Well, that handicap gets me every time.
Oh, that handicap. Low.
Oh, big congratulations here. So another grandbaby on the way for Todd, it looks like. Hey, congrats.
Congrats, Todd. Tammy, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I should have a new grandbaby real soon here too. So my daughter's very, very close. Hello, everybody. There's She Trooper.
Hello.
Good day, everyone. Brick Monkey, Cosmo, Doug, Riley. Who else we got in here? PB&J.
Delicious as always.
Always.
Love PB&J.
Brick Doctor's in the house.
Brick Doctor.
Parkdale Playboy.
Hello.
Copper. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, we have one more guest joining us, but he's got child having a little bit of a meltdown right now, so he'll be with us shortly. It'll be Mr. Rick Brickham's joining us tonight. So that'll be
excited.
Good. Yeah, good. And someone's just fresh back from the conference here, so she's
I am
ready to build.
I'm back.
Well, and I'm back with the COVID. So I'm doing good. I came back from my work trip and I woke up the other night with a extremely sore back and congested, and my throat was killing me and stuff like that. Did a little COVID test, and I got 2 stripes and pregnant. So
you were the last of us to get it, I think, my friend.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, I did good. I worked the whole way through it in a shop full of dirty guys and flying back and forth to all the places. I didn't manage to get it, and then I licked the wrong doorknob. I guess it happens.
Yeah.
So the other big thing that we got to discuss, I'm going to do a little venting, so that's important. And then it comes out as a happy story, but everybody knows and everybody's already seen the Star Wars video game came out. So there it is right there. Very cool. Someone else did a reel of lifting the lid, and there's a poly bag. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Well, I had gone into the old GameStop there, and they helped me out. I ordered the set or whatever, and then it turned out I was in BC when it came in. And long story short, they got me the wrong one. So I'm like,
you got you the regular edition, right? Not the deluxe one.
Yeah, they got me the regular version. I'm like, why would
you want that?
Yeah, like seriously, guys. And I even talked to the guy 2 or 3 times about it, and he even looked at it like it was a calamity of errors. So I'm like, I said to the guy, I'm like, you know what? Super disappointed in you guys. So pissed off right now. Like it's just, and it's the smallest thing, but it's just dumb. Like this shouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
The guy basically tells me to pound sand. He's, well, nothing we can do for you. I'm like, so it's your mistake and there's nothing you can do for me. I'm like, there's 50 copies right there. And he's like, I don't care. It's not my problem. I'm like, well, it is your problem. It was your mistake.
Right.
So I actually got in contact with and that was Sherwood Park EB Games. They suck. I'll never go there again. Boycott. So I actually contacted I call it EB Games because it's just changed to GameStop now. I contacted my old store, and I talked to Ray over there as the manager, and after a couple of days, I finally got a hold of him, told him the whole story of what happened and everything, and guess what?
Yeah.
Ray hooked me up.
Excellent.
So eat a bag of D, Sherwood Park GameStop. I'll never go to the store again. And so I'm happy. So now I can play.
What platform you got?
Xbox.
So
I was gonna say to you guys, I got the Wii. I don't have a Wii. No, just kidding. No, it's Xbox One I have. So
got it.
Good question for both of you or anybody else that got it. Are you gonna open your Luke's minifigure?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait to see if this happens. Maybe to be also May the 4th promo.
Which I could see it being because I'm a little bit lazy that way.
And then if they don't, I still might open it, but I'm just right now. I'm just waiting.
I'm not good with keeping stuff in the boxer bag, not stuff I want. So I will probably crack him open.
I'll probably just hide it.
Think I'll ever sell it.
I don't either.
I just can't.
Someone posted one the other day for like $200. I was like, why? Just go buy the game.
It's insane. That's insane. Stephen
Yeah.
Dry's here. Rebecca Barter's here. Hello, both of you. Nice
Hello.
to see you. Kevin's gone. See Kevin.
We lost.
He'll be back.
See Kevin lost Calvin. What I was going to ask, what are you building? I don't even know what I'm building.
I just got some.
I haven't decided yet.
I don't. We might not go too long tonight, just because obviously Kevin's under the weather.
Yeah.
So Todd says COVID made Kevin freeze.
No, maybe I'll do this one. I have this one.
So I got the Wolverine Mac. I'm gonna do that. There you go. I haven't built those yet.
I picked that up at Kohl's because I had the $5 Amazon return. They gave me a coupon $5 off. So I picked up that one and Black Panther, I think.
Yeah. I did this one. The Black Panther one, I didn't like it as much, and the minifigure's not as good as the minifigure that came out last year.
No, I think the problem is that I have all the other ones, so now I'm stuck in the completionist area of life.
He is.
Yeah, that's weird. The wind just started picking up outside here, so I might have some issues with connectivity tonight here. Weird.
If we have time, I'm going to build this guy, and I got a nice mangled box from Amazon. Thank you, Amazon.
Oh, is that the dragon?
It's the dragon. Aspen, Jane Doe obviously said, hey, it'd be cool if you put the dragon in your Ninjago area, in the watery area. And I said that really would be cool. So I might try to incorporate him into that area at some point. But it's a pretty cool model, and it's got some really good figures.
Is that her floppy dragon there? Is that the same one?
No, the floppy dragon's the one she's doing for the Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I made a breakthrough. I want to tell everybody about my breakthrough. So everybody's seen my big walkie-talkie made of Lego.
Yep.
I engineered a push button.
You did? Awesome.
So that's brick built, but there are springs from ink pens in here helping to push it back in.
I'm not even
Non-Lego,
going to complain.
but I don't even care. So
No one would know.
Hello, Aspen. Go ahead.
Hey, Aspen. So Kevin, you were all froze up. You going to build the polybag? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Like, what the hell to do with the game? Oh, no, my brain is foggy, dude. Yeah, it's the same one as all the other ones. I have this figure already from something.
Well, the milk mustache is different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
There isn't a blue milk mustache yet.
No.
I mean, like, I don't know. So it's going to sound stupid. I don't put a value on the overpriced side of Lego. I don't give a crap. I don't buy it to make money off it. It's not an investment. It's a hobby to me, and so I don't care. I'll open them up. He'll be on my minifigure wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people are selling it for like $65. Just buy another copy of the game, people.
You can't though. Can you buy copies of this?
Yeah, you can.
Where?
Yeah, it's just the case. I think it's the case you can't.
You can just go into Best Buy or GameStop and buy it. You just can't get the steel.
They don't have any extras here.
Well, they might be sold out places,
Yeah.
but you can, in theory, buy it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to get rid of it. Like I don't know. For me, it's going to be mine. I want them.
Hey, Wendy. Hey, Brian, Jay. Nice to see you both. Doug asks, what's the chance I can get a shock in there, a Lego shock or strap? I probably can. It's pretty tight space in there, but I'll look into actually putting a brick built piece in there, especially if I make instructions for it. So it's all made out of Lego. But for now, that did
The other thing Tanner and I were discussing there just a little bit earlier too is there's one right here.
Oh,
that little rubber guy right in there.
Yeah.
They're one of those rubber bumpers, and if you had that up there, just squishy, right? Just
yeah.
If you had it locked in with a Technic pin, then boof, away you go, and yeah. All right, so
go ahead.
I left the Back to the Future stuff up on there because, well, I'm not done mine yet.
Finish it.
Yeah, I'm savoring the build. This is
man.
This was a treat from my girl, and I'm taking advantage of loving every minute of it. So
there you
it's
go.
a great build. Like it's amazing. where we're going, we don't need roads, So, no, it's I really enjoyed it. Lots of parts. The way they build the gullwing doors. It'd been nice if there was a mechanism to hold them up, and then you could like push a button to release them. They didn't do that, but other than that, I couldn't complain about it.
Wasn't there a slow close on the doors down or something?
When you're first building them, it feels like it's a slow close, but after you got all the weight on them, it's pretty much
Slam shut.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Jerry's here. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
All right, so you're doing that. Brick Girl's going to work on some brick heads, which let's see. We got some more brick heads coming, right?
Yes, Harry Potter.
So we got a rumor mill, but we got an Obi-Wan Darth Vader 2-pack that's coming. And then apparently there's a 4-pack of Hogwarts teachers coming as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's got to be a McGonagall in there, I hope.
Yeah, somebody was thinking it would be the 4 heads of the houses, right? So McGonagall, Snape, which they've never done those 2 before, Flitwick, and Hufflepuff.
So
Sprout.
what was the building was not what I thought it was going to be.
I don't think they've released the big building yet, though.
Didn't they? I thought it was going to be that.
No, they have not done the big building yet. No.
Okay, so they still
it's just 2 smaller.
Right?
Yeah, this was 3? Just a summer wave.
Yeah, 3. I guess 3 smaller with the Shrieking Shack.
4. Well,
and then because those are to me the 3 of them are separate, and then you got the castle.
Yeah. So if everyone hasn't seen the Harry Potter stuff, it's out. It's not a rumor. Out on Lego.com. Brick Girl clued us all in on that this morning. They have done a really cool 12 Grimald Place build that I didn't notice it until I was looking further at the pictures today when I was in the airport. But it actually like folds. It folds together, and then the part in the middle building kind of pushes out. So
like it's supposed
it looks good. Tons of minifigures in it. They did a Ministry of Magic that's kind of the same facade of the Ministry of Magic, but all the minifigures from that are from the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Oh.
Yes, Part 1, I believe. Yeah.
So it's like what they all change, what Ron and Hermione and Harry all change into those people, and so that's a cool one. And then they did another winter build of the Shrieking Shack and did like the what do you call it? The Whomping Willow.
Oh.
They're really nice looking. It's really, and they look like they're well done, and the minifigs in them are even better than some of the sets.
Yeah,
what you can see.
But the one I'm the most excited about is they did another one in the style of the Hedwig and Fox the Phoenix that has the flapping wings, but it's the Hungarian
horntail. Yeah.
And it's big, and he's got nice cloth wings. Like, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
And then, Todd said new flower sets coming. So, we gotten 2 weeks of botanical sets. And in my opinion, they're the 2 best ones of the line so far.
Oh, yeah. I know. And I'm like, because I didn't get the, what was the last one?
The Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, because I didn't like it. But then I'm loving these 2.
Well, that one's like more leaf than anything else. Hey, Yo's here.
Yo,
Kevin, did you see the full-size Lego Mclaren for F1 Melbourne?
I sure did. It had Ricardo and Brickman was there. I mean, Brickman must have built that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was his team. Yeah,
it was his team that did it. So I saw that, and they had Ricardo in it sitting in it. It looks unbelievable.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I would have that as a job, hey.
Yeah, so the new flower sets, those aren't officially out on Lego yet, but a couple of early pictures. We've got succulents, so it's like 3 different little succulent plants, a little cactus, and a little. Go ahead.
I'm currently keeping 3 of those or 4 of those alive right now, all by myself.
There you go.
There you go.
Those are pretty. I would say those are pretty easy.
And then
other plans I'm taking care of.
Well, there's another. The other plant is one that many people I think are going to love because they're very hard to keep alive. And
Yes.
that's orchids, and
The
they are
orchids,
gorgeous.
yeah.
They are absolutely
They do.
gorgeous.
Orchids. I'm kind of glad I didn't get into the flower side of things because it's enough of a wormhole right now that I can't dig out of.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
like I said,
my
good.
yes, my wormhole for today was if anyone lives in the United States and happens to be near a Meijer, 30% off Lego.
Oh,
Only if you order online and only for one order. But 30% off everything. And some stuff was on sale. So I got some stuff like 45 to 50% off today.
oh wow.
It was not anticipated, but it was a lot of stuff that's on my wish list that I'm like, I'm going to wait for a sale, and it's never going to get any cheaper than that.
I don't know. We don't even have a Meijer around here.
You don't?
No.
I'm
I was gonna say,
surprised.
what the Meijer?
I'm just excited.
We got Rebecca says, honestly, wish the buildings are modular size for the Harry Potter. Yeah, I do too. I think the big one will be. I think the big one will
It has to be.
But yeah, the little ones, it would have been nicer. Now you could just buy two and double them up and make them modular. Obviously, that the 12 Grimmauld place is kind of expensive for that. It's $120.
Yeah.
She Trooper says, my plants better survive.
Oh, they will totally. And if they didn't, I've already taken pictures of them, so I know which ones to try to repurchase.
I'm smart.
It's like the parent going to the pet shop and picking up the new bunny that you killed.
Yeah, no, she would know right away.
All right, so please don't talk about Moon Knight episode 2 yet, because I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
I haven't either. So
no. I've been
I'll just sit here
week.
and not talk it. What's that?
We've both been on travel all week.
I was on travel. I just came home sick.
There you go.
Well, I wasn't traveling this week, but I came back and had to go right back into the major swing of things. So I'm exhausted. So I just haven't watched it yet. And baseball started. So that's been,
Baseball did start. My
Baseball
got a nice 9-0 win yesterday.
Well, the Yankees gave me a heart attack and then came back. So I'll take that.
The Jays play tonight. They're very heavily favored to go all the way this year.
It's a very good team.
Yeah, they are. I think they're one of the favorites in the AL, and the Dodgers obviously in the NL. All right, this figure is cool. So we got Iron Man in his suit. He's like half suit, half Iron Man. One of his face prints has the heads-up display blue on his face.
Yeah.
Really cool figure.
Little boy blue because he had to.
Well, got to make money somehow.
$5 is $5. My arms are heavy. And
I'm kind of sad that they stopped making this helmet style
with the open face.
Yeah,
me too. I liked that one.
Ooh,
oh. Here's this. No, I totally forgot about those mechs coming out. And then when I was in Kohl's the other day, I saw them.
Yeah.
I grabbed them before Lego put them out there at Kohl's as well. Or I grabbed the Wolverine one. Because Andrew got them early at Toys R Us or something, and I said, I should go check Kohl's.
Yeah, that's what I get for traveling the week before Lego releases. I didn't have time to do any of that.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's probably better that way.
Saves you some money.
Well, it did until Meijer today.
Yeah, you're gonna go broke saving money though.
Well, I actually had more in my cart, and then I looked at myself and I said, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like the tiger. It's cool, right? But do I really need the tiger?
Is that the
No.
butthole tiger?
The butthole tiger, yeah.
It's really cool though.
I know, but like, do I need it?
Well, it's got a
Yes.
butthole.
Yes.
No.
You do.
Well, I didn't get it.
Doug says, I'm waiting to get the mech, the 3-pack discounted at Costco.
Oh, yes. They do that. Yeah.
I do want the Iron Man one.
I haven't seen that one yet anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Because I didn't see it at Kohl's, and then when I went to look today, if that was on the Meyer sale, it was included, but none of the stores have it. And you had to do pickup or shipping. So I couldn't get it. No, but I was able to snag the treehouse, the new Friends treehouse.
The Friends one.
Mm-hmm. What else did I get? I got some of the new like Amazing Spider-Man sets, like the 4+ ones for Molly. What else? I got a couple other things. They were all stuff on my wish list, so I didn't feel as bad about it.
So little Quinjet mini build, which is cool. It's got the Star-Lord blasters as the wings.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
I stopped at a Target on the way home today, and they've still got the art for $84.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
And I was really tempted to grab that. Like, if the Spaceman one was studs instead of tiles, I would definitely get that. But I just don't like the look of the tiles.
I'm gonna do the Mario one.
Yeah, you can do that with the new art set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what it. I think that's what they used. I'm 99% sure.
maybe
So I'm gonna do that
because
that will go in Molly's room for sure. But I borrowed all of the plates in that box for my secret project. So
Super secret project.
I'm excited about
the
your-
super secret project that Tanner knows about. But
Yeah.
I borrowed the plates from there. So I ordered some from Lego. I just have to wait until they come so I can put them back in the box.
Excellent.
What's in the
Infamous
box?
is here. Hello, Infamous.
Hey,
Doug
Chris,
says life's been crazy lately. Finally down to bag 6, last set of bags for Assembly Square. Yeah, man, that was a long build with huge steps, but
Yeah.
it's a cool one. Very cool. I've gotten one of my plate orders for the Wolverine art. That's it. This is the only domestic one. And then I've got two 3,500 piece orders coming from Germany. Both of them have shipped, but neither one of them has made it to the US yet, at least
So-
according to tracking.
Did you go off the same guy as Easy?
No, I did ask him that, and it was a different guy.
With kind of coincidence, they both came out of Germany.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, parts in Europe are just super cheap, especially in Germany. Like,
Yeah, they have a lot for whatever reason.
I thought you were going to say something like there's lots of studs in Germany with Kevin Wagner.
that too.
Yeah.
That too. So, Kevin, you want to show everybody what you got the other day with your parts and pieces?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. that was supposed to be part of my rant. So who is my favorite Spice Girl? Spice O. All of them. I love them all. They're all my favorites.
He likes pepper.
I like whichever one Sarah told me I liked. That's the one I liked.
Which one's that?
The last one she built.
In bag 5?
What color hair?
I don't.
You don't know.
They had hair?
Wait, the last one is Victoria with the black black dress.
Victoria looks bad.
No,
She looks
doesn't look
terrible.
Victoria.
It's not
Wasn't-
Victoria? What was she wearing? What color? Pink, leopard.
She had clothes on? Sarah might have built hers wrong. I don't think they were clothes.
Okay, I was gonna say there's pink, a leopard, a sporty looking one. You got the Union Jack or a black dress.
Yep.
Yep. I happen to love the Spice Girls. Like
He's acting
Love
like
the
he
Spice
doesn't know, but he knows. He knows
I love
all
the
their
Spice
names
Girls.
and the first 5 songs by
The only
heart.
one I really knew was Scary Spice.
Melby.
Yeah, is that Scary
Yes,
Spice.
Melby.
So then but I
Melby.
don't think that's the one Sarah told me I was supposed to like the most.
Well, did she disappear?
She's here. She had to step away from it. She's probably not here.
Okay.
We'll ask her later when she gets back.
Okay.
Kevin,
I'm curious
you
which
able to go to
one she
Brick
said that you should like.
Chicago, or you tied up that weekend? I will not be able to make Brick World this year. Hopefully, if everything gets figured out and I figure out where my life sits and stands, then I can make it the next year. So we'll figure that out when the time comes. But this year is definitely no. But after my little rant there about the jackasses at Sherwood Park GameStop, I came home to a couple things. One I wasn't going to really make mention of, but I'll just say a quick thank you. But the first thing is I get to the mailbox, or it has to do with you too. So I get to my mailbox, and I haven't picked my mail up in a few days. So I open up, and it's jam-packed full. I'm like, oh, jackpot. I probably have lots of pizza coupons and good stuff in here. And not that I'm eating pizza coupons, because what are we doing May 4th?
Running.
We're running. So
Are you like in trouble?
me? Yeah. I'm going to be in serious trouble if I don't get my
We'll tell you about that after he finishes the story. Yeah.
So I open up the mailbox. There's a 2 bags. The first bag is a manila envelope sealed, and what's in it is this.
Did you say a vanilla envelope? That sounds delicious.
Manila. Jackass. It is this.
That's a few tiles.
That's a couple tiles right there. So that's how many? It's 1,000, right? 1,000.
Yeah, $9.99.
Yeah, something like that. So $9.99 because you can't give 1,000. For whatever reason, they can't count that high. So that is the second batch they sent out well over a month ago. Well, I had went full Karen to call them and say, hey, like, it's been a month. And the guy's like, I'm so sorry. We're going to cancel that order, and we're going to ship them on out to you again. So there's a third set coming now. And I said, I'm pretty sure that this set's going to come. I just want to give you guys a heads up that, like, the shipping is not what you guys are claiming. It's the 7 days to get here. And the guy's like, I don't care. You're getting another set. So I'm like, okay. So there's a third set of 1,000 coming. So apparently I'm changing all my sidewalks to light gray tile.
It's about time you did that.
Yeah.
That's
Baby
the
Spice.
one. That's
Baby
the one.
Spice.
Really,
No, it
really
wasn't Baby Spice.
Not Baby Spice?
can do
I
that.
don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep going, and then we'll figure out which one it is.
I gotta, well, I don't, she said she should be right back, but what Spice Girl was I told to like?
Brick Doctor says it's posh, but you don't want to offend Bax. And Brick Doctor also says, here's the story from A to B.
Yes, all of it.
Got to listen carefully.
And then, and the other thing was the medal came for the run. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
What day of the week is it?
It's the May 4th.
Is Tuesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Hopefully, so
Sunday.
I haven't been able to start training yet because it's snowing here. I imagine your weather is still pretty crummy.
25 above today.
So yeah, no, not 25 above here. It was sleeting on my way home from dinner.
Yikes.
So, but I'm hoping if I can just like do like a 4-week crash, I think I can do it. Like I'm physically fit. I just haven't run in a while. So I'm hoping I can like do over the next month, get me back and running. Cause I also signed up for the Run Disney virtual series because it's Frozen themed.
And you guys
so it's like
voluntarily did this, or somebody? Like
yes, it's a May the 4th run with a really cool medal.
I can show you the medal.
Get the medal without running.
Technically, they said it before. Yes.
Yeah, I've got.
But I feel real. I actually have a whole bunch of them because I went a little overboard. So I have to do like 10 5Ks this summer.
Yeah,
I
I'll be
have to
running
do
along.
one.
I have to do probably about 10. And knowing me, I'll probably sign up for the big 10K again. So I'll be doing another 10K at some point.
Which reminds me, I was supposed to tell Matthew, I was supposed to send him the information. I've forgotten to do that. Apparently, Baby Spice is my favorite one.
That's this
the
one.
you just
Right.
built.
What I said right from the
Oh,
beginning.
sorry.
Guys. All you guys got to do is
thing.
listen. I nailed
There
it.
you go. Baby Spice. It's Emma.
That said it was 92 there. Yeah, it was. Finally had a nice day in Charleston before I left there, and like it wasn't thunderstorming and tornado watches, but then I came back and it was 37 degrees here and freaking cold and a little bit of sleep this morning. Just
Infamous. If I'm running and I'm a pretty slow runner, you can take me between 32 and 35 minutes.
It's going to take me 4 days. But I'll get it done.
I'm pretty slow. Like I can't move, but I can sustain that pace for long distances. I just can't go. I can't go fast. My body doesn't work that way.
Me neither. I can't train right now because I have COVID.
Well, yeah, don't do that for your lungs.
And all I want to do is sleep right now.
I can't train right now because I don't want to.
Come on.
I can't do the running thing. I get shin splints terribly, and
So I used to, and I bought like a $10 or $15 pair of compression for my shins. Changed my life. Never got a shin splint ever again. Because I get them really bad too, and I'm like, okay, I gotta try something. So I bought these. They're amazing.
You will have to send me a link.
I will. I actually might get a second pair, so I have more than one pair, and they were really not expensive, and they have changed my running life. I can do it. Yeah, like Rebecca runs on the treadmill, and I give her a lot of credit. I can't run on a treadmill. I get so bored. I lose my mind.
Well, I might do our run on a treadmill. I don't know. I don't.
Well, you also have weather concerns up. I probably can run outside by May, hopefully.
Oh, and the other thing they give you in the metal thing is you get the thing for your chest.
Yes, the bib.
Number?
Your own bib. Yes.
Yeah. So you get your own bib. So I'm wearing the hell out of that at the gym.
I love it.
Damn right I am. I'm earning that.
I love it. I might end up doing it on the weekend. We'll see if I can. It just depends.
Well, we can do it whenever we want.
We can pick a time.
I think we can do it on the Saturday. It doesn't have to be we'll do it before the 4th or something.
Yeah, I the weekends is easy. Like I either have to wake up at 5 a.m. and go run before my husband leaves for work, or have to come home from a whole day at work and then go run. And I don't think that's gonna. I don't want to move after work.
Yeah.
So I was in Charleston, South Carolina this week for a leadership team meeting, and it's where we build the 787 Dreamliner. Really cool. I'd never been to that factory before. In fact, I'd never been to South Carolina before.
So you build the Dreamliner's built there?
Yep.
I thought it was built in Seattle.
Parts of it used to be built in Seattle, but they moved the line to Charleston.
Oh, did they? Because when I did the tour there, the full plane was being built there.
Yeah, they were building some there, and then they set up a line in Charleston, and they were co-building, and now they're solely building in Charleston.
Huh.
Yeah. Very cool, though. I didn't realize how large the 787 was. It's a big airplane.
Yeah.
I got to ride on one once. I lucked out. I happened to had a layover in Dallas, and Dallas to Chicago is one of the routes they were using it on, and so I got to fly on it.
So then, what are they doing out of Seattle now?
Seattle 737, 747, 777, and then they
because that was still a big part of there was the 747 because it's all cargo plane now, right? It's all just.
The 747 they're building the last one actually. but the 37 and the 777 are still going strong. And then,
So that was the interesting part to me, was about that 747 and the cost difference between the 747 and the dash 8. Is it dash 9? Dash 9. I think it's dash 9.
Mhm.
What's the biggest one they have for the Dreamliner? Dash 9?
It's a dash 9, yep.
Dash 9. So the cost difference between the two was almost half. The efficiency out of that Dreamliner was just like, the stats the guy was throwing out were just unbelievable.
It's insane.
Yeah, I just couldn't get over it. And that was with getting all because they built those, I can't remember what the hell they called them, but they're just big orca whales there. They built the 747s to haul
the Dream
all of
Lifter. The
the
Dream Lifter.
That was it. I got to see one of those when I was there.
Well, and they had to do that because they built several of the barrel sections in Italy. And so they had to build an airplane to bring the actual pieces of the airplane, fully built sections of the airplane over.
And just for those people that don't know, like the sections they're bringing, like the wings, like they'd open this 747 up. That was the Dream Lifter, and they'd bring out 2 wings out of the hull, like completed, right? It just astronomical. If you ever get a chance to do that tour in Seattle, if it's still operational, up and running, so worth it.
Yep.
Even if you're not into planes, it blew my mind. It made me become into planes.
Well, the 737 is a moving line. It's a moving assembly line.
Yeah.
You can imagine that. So
wow. Oh, that'd be cool, Todd. Years ago, his sister gave him a tour of the H-64 Apache plant in Mesa.
Yep, I've been there.
Oh, that's cool.
It's awesome. So they used to build the aft fuselage and the wings for the F-22 Raptor in Seattle as well, and I got to tour that plant before they shut down the F-22 line.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Apache plane is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, any of that stuff I'm totally into now. And it was just literally out of that tour out of Seattle.
Yeah.
The guy that ran it, his dad was one of the early engineers in that facility. And they actually take you down. The engineers used to work in the little like bomb shelters or like sewage tunnels. And they still on the walls are scratchings on the walls of stuff they were like equations and that sort of stuff were still scribed into the wall there. It's really neat to see. And he said you can imagine this. They had pictures of it, and they said you can imagine this area with this tunnel was filled with desks. There was desks up this one side and filing cabinets on, and all these guys are down there smoking.
Oh my God.
Doug, I did not know your dad works at Boeing. That's awesome. Where does he work at? That's very cool.
That is cool.
Steve said, I used to be able to run 1.5 miles in under 9 minutes with a cigarette in my mouth. 20 years later, I don't think I can go 20 feet.
She Trooper said running. She'll be doing that a little bit of that soon. Yep.
A lot of that soon.
A lot of that.
She's been it's funny. She's been preparing all week. To the place she's going. She's getting ready because when they get their sacks and stuff there, there's a lot of stuff, and she's been preparing herself to go up a lot of stairs to carry this stuff, right? Well, she found out the other day that there's actually no stairs. But she ran those stairs again today anyway. So proud of her.
Look at that.
Very proud of her.
Stairs are the worst. Running stairs. Oh, I remember doing that when I was younger, when I was swimming. And
yeah, she had a little bit of an ordeal when she got there. Like she's been on quarantine for this last week, and how did I screw this up? She's been on quarantine this last week, but she gets there. They give her room key. She goes to her room. She because they're all supposed to be in separate rooms. She gets to her room. She opens up the door and there's some dude sleeping in a bed there. She's like, oh, okay. So they give her another room. So she goes downstairs, gets another key, comes upstairs, goes to open it, can't get the door open.
Oh no.
She goes back downstairs to give her another room key. She gets out door and she had a kind of nice. She had a little ocean view there of.
It was beautiful.
Navy base, so she made those stairs her bitch. Yep, she did. But yeah, she had a nice ocean view where she could watch out the window, and there's a bridge out there and some action going on every now and then. So, but pretty boring to be locked in a room for a week by yourself. And tomorrow she's off to training.
I saw that Rebecca. I'm so sad, Rebecca, that you have never had jambalaya.
Yes.
Jambalaya is excellent.
I just got back from San Antonio, and although it's in Texas, there's a restaurant there that is now like a slightly southern chain restaurant, I will say, but it originated in New Orleans. And so
Is that Papa Dough? Is that where you went?
No, I didn't go to Papa Do's. I actually went to, I did something wrong. Went to a restaurant called Landry's, which is better than Papa Do's.
Landry's in San Antonio.
Yes. Delicious. I didn't even know what to order because everything tastes so, like I knew everything on the menu was going to be so good. I didn't even, oh my God. Food was so good. Delicious. I got a little bit of everything.
I haven't eaten very much in the last little while, but I'm starting to get a little hungry now. You're talking about jambalaya and.
Do you have taste buds still?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't lose taste buds.
I'm just not hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way. I didn't really want to eat. Okay, so I'm pretty certain my husband is asleep in my daughter's room when she's playing right now.
That's possible.
Cool. Okay. It's all good.
I still haven't gotten even a chance to play Skywalker Saga yet. Have you guys Kevin, have you cracked it open yet? Maura, I know you played it.
Here.
I think the kids, I told them they could crack it open while I was traveling, but and I'm pumped. It looks like an amazing game. I watched it.
It really is so far.
So talking about it though, or people were putting up, there was stuff that was on stuff we bought, like on the advent calendar and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's stuff you can enter for codes on the advent calendar to get.
There is?
Yeah. You can look those
I threw mine out.
You can look them up.
Oh.
You can look them up. There's
things.
extra stuff, yeah. So just look that up and figure all that out. And
oh, thanks for that. I haven't gone to start, sounds bad, but cheating and looking for codes. I'd figured I'd give myself a playthrough, of the free play or the game mode rather, story mode, and then I go back. So I just started episode 3, and then my daughter wanted to play, and so I thought I had put her in free play mode on something else. But I must not have, because suddenly I look at the screen and I see a bunch of Wookiees. And I was like, you're in story mode. So I'm not quite sure where I am. I need to go back and...
sounds like you're on Endor.
Take a peek.
You must
see what you did there.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
So I just need to do that. But it is really good. It's nothing like the original games. I mean, it is because it's a Lego game, but it's different.
Yeah. No, so the codes that you get from the advent calendar stuff, it's like DLC stuff. So it's skins and characters.
Okay.
Yeah, Jane Doe, he was making a South Park reference.
Yeah. If a Wookiee lives on Endor, you must have quit.
Must have quit.
Not many people would catch that. That's good.
Ooh, that's awesome, Rebecca.
See, I'm glad that you're gonna find one because you still can't find PS5s here, like anywhere.
Yeah. What did you say? I'm getting PS5 from Santa. So yeah, you can't hear either. Xboxes come available a little bit here and there, but
They'll restock them here every once in a while, but they're gone like right
the
away.
ones I can't even follow this crap anymore. Like I don't. The Xbox. There's the Xbox S or something you can get everywhere.
Yeah, the 1S.
Yeah, the 1S, but the other ones are a little bit tougher to get your paws on, or the expensive ones.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a new. I think the new. We still have a 360. We never got a, what was it, a 1?
One, yeah.
We never got one of those, and then the new one either. So we have still, because I mostly use the Switch, and my husband's PS. So we have a PS. We managed to get a PS5. We actually managed to somehow get 2, and then we gave 1 to my brother-in-law. But
my buddy got 2 of them as well.
Well, what happened is my husband and I like went online. We saw it come up, and we were like, "Oh, it's up!" And then we didn't really talk to each other about like who was getting it, and then we ended up with 2.
Nice. I don't even bother. I don't play my PS4 at all. Like, so I haven't really, because my buddy, he's gotten 2 of them, and he's like, "I'll get you one if you want me to get you one."
Yeah.
But just feels like a waste.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking with one of the guys at work. He's a big gamer, and he got one of the new ones when it first came out and spent big bucks on it or whatever. And I mean, if that's your thing, whatever. He spent $800 on it, and he feels all the shame. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to use it, it
doesn't matter, right?
We got it retail. That was important to us to not overpay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. So he spent the $800 on it, and he swears by it. And I said, honest to God, I'm not going to notice the difference. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to notice the difference in it at all. So for me, it doesn't make any sense. Like the Xbox One is plenty good enough for me, and it does what I need it to do.
Yeah.
I just like the Switch because I don't need the like 4K whatever and the and I can play it wherever I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I sit on the couch.
Yeah.
I take it in my bedroom. Like
But even switches around here, you don't get them. Like you can't find them. They're not available. The new one, the OLED or whatever.
The lights.
The lights are all over the place, but the OLEDs are kind of.
No, we got a Switch right when it came out.
Yeah.
We were just so disappointed in the Wii U.
I like the Wii U. It was okay.
It was okay. It just wasn't.
Yeah, it's not as good as the Switch, but it was way better than the Wii.
Oh yes, completely, for sure. But I'm always all the games mostly I've played have been on Nintendo systems, like other here and there, but so when the Switch came out, I talked to my husband, like, we're getting the Switch.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, we're still waiting for the Steam thing. Are you guys familiar with Steam?
Mm-hmm.
So Steam came out with something a while ago, and it was a pre-order only, and we got one, but it hasn't come yet. I think it's an updated Steam Link. Maybe?
I don't know.
Oh god, I can't remember what it is. Well, whatever it is, we have one coming. And there was a reason we got it, and I can't remember what it was, but we have one coming eventually.
Like I said, I bought my husband and boyfriend a PS4 on launch night. You bought your husband and your boyfriend a PS4, Rebecca?
At the same time.
Man, nice.
Man, when is it getting delivered to my house? What?
Oh, Steam Deck. Thanks, Infamous. That thing. That's it. Yeah.
Steam what?
A Steam Deck.
Oh.
It's basically going to be like a Switch, but for Steam games.
Oh.
Huh.
So basically, all of your PC stuff that you have on Steam, you'll be able to play on this device.
I wish on the Switch that they would fix the whole Joy-Con drift stuff. That bothers me.
Yes.
Because like we've tried, so the what do you call it? The little thumb D-pad on a Switch, will get drift. So because it gets dirty in there, you're not touching it, and the character will start to drift a little bit to one way or another because of it. And like when you're playing Mario Kart, you'll start just, it's like you got your steering alignments off almost, right? And you can take an, isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip and clean it, but it just happens right away again.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Rangers are taking it to Toronto right now.
Uh-oh.
Got them right where we want them. Maybe.
Are these like cheetah pieces new, I wonder? Or are these...
I think they are.
Get other things. These are cool. I like them. I like them a lot. Yeah, I have a Pro Controller Infamous. Sometimes it's just easier to just play on the thing itself. Oh, you put my brickheads just chilling. How long has those been sitting there? Have you just not noticed?
You just not noticed it. I've been moving around a little bit. You just say,
the chat. I think the thing is the chat's over here, and then when I look at you, I look at you like your face. So I'm not like looking at the bottom of your thing.
They are your brickheads. They have not been put in the mail as of yet.
You are just fine.
I'm going to try to. This one, he's got he's discolored. See the back of him?
Yeah, but that's just tiles, though. That's easy.
Yeah, it's just tiles. I should have enough here. I'm going to retile them.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Looks Brian, the Blues are playing the Wild right now. 1-1 in the first.
It's 7-0 for the Wild.
1-1 in the first.
Who's winning?
The score. The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
That's a big game. Blues are a point behind the Wild. For second
what?
Central.
Oh.
Because nobody's catching the friggin' Avalanche.
I mean, my team is apparently retiring people's numbers to sell tickets. So,
Well, I'm not going to feel sorry for your team because they won like 3 Stanley Cups in 5 years. So
I'm not saying you should feel sorry. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying apparently they're retiring people's numbers to sell seats. And I understand that he helped them win 3 cups, but he spent less than half of his career.
Who are they retiring?
Hossa.
Who?
Yeah,
I know.
Did you just say who?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like it's
like
they're grasping a little bit right now.
Oh man! Oh! Fight! Buck Showalter. We're on the second game of the season. It's already causing problems. Yes, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying he didn't do amazing things.
He's a good player, but he doesn't need to be retired.
No, he spent 8 of his 19 seasons with the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what started this fight. I'm gonna have to go back. But it looks like
it was probably a Yo Mama joke.
I don't know, but they're holding people back in the middle of this pile.
Brian says he's been working on a tan. His days are all messed up. What?
He said he's been working a ton.
Well, working a ton. I'm like, yeah, my eyes are foggy. Tan. I'm like, I'm working on a tan? I've been working on my tan too from inside the house.
Me too.
Quarantine.
Yeah, so when I was in Charleston, tornado watch all week. I didn't even realize that they had tornadoes that close to the coast. Didn't think that was a thing.
Do you know what's delicious?
What's that?
Do you know what's delicious?
What's that?
Charleston chews.
Are they?
Oh my god, are they so good? You freeze the damn things, man.
Are they caramel? They're caramel, right?
They're nougat.
Oh, okay.
So they're chocolate covered nougat, but they come in different flavors. Like, so I introduced them to Sarah, and you put them in the freezer, and they're so delicious. So the only ones I could find there's 3 that I've ever found, and there's a chocolate, a vanilla, and a strawberry.
Okay.
My friend Wendy that passed a few years ago, her and I were addicted to these things. We always had them. We'd find them, but we'd always search out the strawberry ones. They were the harder ones to find.
I've seen them. I've just never. I don't recall ever eating them.
Yeah, if you
I've seen
freeze
them
it,
too. I didn't realize they were.
if you freeze it, you just bust off a little piece. They're delicious. Like, not great for you, but delicious.
Okay. Lindor was squaring to bunt.
Yep.
And he got hit in the face.
Ooh.
This is the 5th guy who's gotten hit in the past 2 days
In the face.
in this series. He got hit in the face. His
So they're
mouth is
bleeding.
bleeding. That's why they
Yeah.
got in a fight.
Huh.
Holy. Ooh, sorry. That's why I went like that. That was scary to watch. I don't want to see that again.
Who are they playing? Where's Lindor
The
now?
Nats. Lindor's with the Mets. They're playing the Nats.
Oh.
So Pete Alonso came out to because he bats behind Lindor, so he was like jawing, and then Showalter came out and did Showalter things.
Yeah,
Lindor is still on the ground, freaking out, as you would. I can't imagine getting hit in the face with a baseball.
Right.
I'll watch out. Yeah, 100-mile-an-hour ball to the face is not a pleasant.
Yeah, he
thing ever.
crouched over, and I mean, I would prefer if his hair wasn't blue, but it's like aqua blue. He looks like the Little Mermaid.
Where did I miss this part? I missed it.
Oh, Rick won't be making it tonight. They had a little bit of an emergency today, so.
Oh, sorry. We'll get him next time.
He said he's really upset because he's not going to get his Skittles.
Oh.
He's gonna have to earn it next time.
Yeah, well, he'll be on next week.
Well, hope everything's okay.
I'm just going to text him back. I'm going to say.
I was going to say, I actually have a whole bag of Skittles in my house. I could have shared a shareable bag too.
Wish the best for you, and Tanner said, "Suck it, get on the channel." Oh, good, my friend. I hope it's okay.
Yeah, Brian, I'm with you. I'd like a black and tan as well. That's my jam. That's my beer of choice if I'm out at a bar.
Really?
Yes.
Oof.
Love black and tans.
I'm not a beer guy at all, any way, shape, or form. For
I'm
some reason in my
particular.
head, I want to be, but I'm not.
I like certain beers. I'm not a beer connoisseur. I like what I like.
Yeah.
All right.
Although-
so this is. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, although I did figure out, I did not realize this, that you can now actually get my favorite beer in Texas, which was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, nice.
Well, which one's your
'Cause
favorite beer?
Yingling.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was drinking that in South Carolina because you can't get it here either.
Which is weird. So I don't know why it's in Texas.
Yeah, I don't either. They're usually a big Shiner state.
And they have Shiner now, but Shiner was bought by Budweiser.
Because Yingling's Pittsburgh, right? That's
Yes,
where
and they're
Yeah.
owned and solely owned and operated, family owned, operated, independent still. And they had a big thing. They don't go west of the Mississippi.
Right.
They
But
must
it's in
have
Texas.
words on that side.
Ooh, they ejected the pitcher.
I would let him play the game and throw it at his head.
All right. So
Oh, that is
printed
so
Avengers
freaking awesome.
tiles, like they're printed tiles, 2 of them, which are cool. But yeah,
I've been looking to pick that one up. Is
Yeah.
it worth it?
I got it for
another
like
one of those.
$30.
Yeah, I got to find one of those myself because I want to have the small, medium, and large, right?
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, I don't have the medium, and I probably won't have the large. So I feel like at least if I have the small, then
You have the bugle. You're gonna have to get the large.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to.
I cannot afford the large and possibly a UCS set and the Harry Potter. I can't do it.
That's what you just saved. Z's. Hello,
He's
Elliot.
in the house.
See ya.
Hello.
And I was going to add, not with that attitude, you.
Didn't say you have to buy it on release day.
No, it definitely. I would have pulled it. No, I need to. Going to my conference made me realize I need to get my act together because I could be making a little bit of side hustle if I get my act together. So I just need to do it. Just need to get it done.
Side hustle.
Side hustle.
Do the hustle.
I could do that too, but I don't think people would pay me for that.
So,
I would go broke.
What did you say?
He said I would go broke.
No. Since Matthew's not here to ask it, I'll ask it. What's everybody in the chat building tonight?
Oh, God, Wendy, no way. We shouldn't have said anything about they're going to be hopefuls for they're getting spanked tonight, people.
That's not good.
There's still time. They got one of the most potent offenses in baseball. There's still time.
Yeah,
wait, who? So,
the Rangers, which the Rangers
because
what the Rangers got Correa. No, not Correa. They got who was the Dodgers? Seager.
Yeah.
And Marcus Semien, and they went and spent a ton of money. Rick Doctor says nothing for him tonight, just chilling. Todd's working on Home Alone House. About to wrap it up there, it looks like. Todd, I hope you and you and Tammy are enjoying that.
Yeah.
Home Alone House. That one's awesome.
What's wrong here?
I said Wendy because I was thinking of Mike C. Have you heard from Mike C?
Have I what?
Have you heard from Mike C lately?
I talked to him last week. He was getting used to his wheelchair.
Okay.
But I haven't since I got back. That might have been right when I got back from BC. So he's struggling a little bit with it, but I'll message him again tonight and talk to him.
Okay.
It's been a bit. Listen, he wasn't at the last stream either. So hopefully he's doing all right. Jane Doe's working on the Green Grocer?
Yeah, she's parting that out along with the other two older modulars, or 1.5 modulars because I don't consider Market Street one, but she's working on that. TVJ's working on Sesame Street Corner by Loss.
Ooh.
That one's a good one.
mine's right there. Sorry.
All right, so the Wolverine minifig, he's got double face printing, right? He's got the regular, just the Wolverine face. And then he's got like Batman, where he's got what looks like goggles.
Yeah.
Now, at least unlike Batman, Batman's, they made just a solid bar across it.
Yeah.
This one, they actually make it look like he's wearing goggles. So that's at least something.
Hey, Brick Jedi, how you doing?
Hey, Brick Jedi. Yeah, this Wolverine minifigure is cool. Love this headpiece. They need to make more X-Men minifigures. I'm going to say that every time.
Yes, they do.
And
I'd be all over that.
Rebecca needs to crack open a modular. Just hasn't yet. Get after it. Pitter patter.
All printed pieces in this too. The tiles are printed.
Okay, let's see. Here's this.
Doug, you're making me hungry, and I just ate before this with the discussion of the jambalaya.
Yeah, I haven't eaten, and I'm starting to get hungry, so that's good.
That is good, actually.
I don't know what I'm going to be able to eat, but we'll find out later.
Sorry I went off for a second there. My little person snuck up behind me.
Ooh,
yeah.
Sneaky that way.
Yep.
Sneaky.
Sneaky deaky dooch.
Normally, I guess I was normally I can see because the door would open, but I was looking down building and I did not see her sneaking.
Surprise attack.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's the door. Look at that. All right.
I like that you're just like taking your time.
Me?
Yes.
It's because I'm in a haze. I don't even really know what's going on right now. I'm just doing stuff and things.
That's not fine, but I think it's sometimes nice to go like,
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes we rush to get done and then you build it and you're like, I don't even remember building it.
Oh, absolutely. What am I missing there?
Okay.
There's not supposed to be a gap there. Why is there a gap there?
Todd said our middle daughter used to do that to me in the middle of the night, sneak into her room and just stand next to my side and then scare the hell out of me.
Yeah.
My daughter does that, but she like actually oddly like knocks on the door first and then makes this like whimpering noise. But to my husband, she will do the like walking up and like opening his eyes. Are you awake? She knows not to do that to me. She doesn't do that to me.
That's cute. My daughter came out yesterday. My Kira's pregnant, and she was kind of checking up on me and whatever. And she brought me out ice cap and that sort of stuff. But it was good to see her. I took a picture. I was over at her house for supper a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, or whatever, and I took a picture of her and I standing belly to belly. Apparently, I'm 9 months pregnant too.
Well, I mean, I saw the test. You
did. Yeah.
2 lines, buddy. 2 lines.
Yeah, I'm so excited for her to have this baby. She's very excited. She's so proud.
When is her due date? Remind us when her due date is.
Well, it's kind of all over the charts right now because the baby's growing so big. So, I think it was supposed to be in a couple weeks, but I think it's going to be any day now. Like it's going to be, yeah, she's going to be ready to go here. And I told her she got held on for 5 days. When I left,
because wait, you gotta wait, right?
Yeah, I said, yeah. Well, when I went to BC, I'm like, you got to hold on for 3 days. I'll be back, okay? I mean, I love my girls with all my heart, and I want to be there for them so bad. But you know, if I can't make it there, if the baby's coming, the baby's coming. Obviously, we're not going to stop that. But I'd love to be there for her and on that day.
Can you go to hospitals now? Like if you were then?
I don't even know what their rules on everything are right now, honestly. Guess we'll just find out. I'll tell them I'm the doctor. I don't care.
Love it. I know my husband's going to be that way with our daughter. Like he's totally the girl dad. Like totally the girl dad.
Yeah, it's tough.
Apparently I'm the mean one, but he's the girl dad.
I think I'm the mean one too, which makes it more difficult, but it's I'll do anything for those girls.
Oh, I will say the hair that they have going on Mel B is pretty interesting.
A little scary, would you say?
No, it's not a little scary.
I see what you did there.
Like, yeah, it's like I thought, we thought, what was it? Bellatrix's hair was really cool. The way they used all the circles, for layering and stuff. Yeah. Like, so they did that here, except they also put some cheese wedges and studs in.
I think that was the one where
so Sarah got some texture.
Sarah finished that one, and I was like, "Oh, you forgot a couple. Like, there's a couple missing here. They don't give you extras of this or extras of that." And she's like, "No, I'm sure." And she looks, she's like, "Oh, okay, here it is."
Yeah, it is a little. think I've missed a couple. I have to pay attention, but I think it's a really nice job.
Hey, Destro, how you doing?
Hey, Destro. Does anyone know how Tiger's doing today?
He last time I checked, let me look. He was doing okay-ish.
I was watching a bit of that today.
Let's see.
He looked good.
Because today would have been a cut, right?
Yeah.
That's
after today. Yeah. After today.
Right here. Oh, makes cut with a 74.
Oh, good. So he would 74.
Apparently, some American has a 5-shot lead, which is crazy. Everyone else is a 3 under, and this guy's at 8 under.
Yeah, they're really chasing Dustin Johnson today on the.
Well, the South Korean was up all of yesterday.
Yeah,
he's at 3 under right now.
Okay.
With everyone else, I don't even know who this guy. I don't watch a lot of golf, but I don't recognize this name.
Thank you,
Scheffler?
Rebecca. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Scotty Scheffler.
Every day he's shuffling.
He is.
Apparently.
She Trooper says lies and never miss pieces.
Never.
So Tiger made the cut 2 over, huh?
Yeah.
That's so good.
So I'm looking for his name on the.
He looked good actually. Like he did look good today. He even just walking out, he had his strut. Everything was Tiger was 2 over. Todd said.
It says 1 over on the app.
He's he's tied for 19th at 1 over. He shot a 71 yesterday and a 74 today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, today was really windy there. I guess it got really gusty.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of? I don't know what show he's on, but they have Tiger watching
his son.
A video of him and like comparing his son and him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was Netflix, I think.
I watched it and I was like, wow. Like you figured that they pick up the same mannerisms, but it was like twins.
It's like Rain Man mannerisms.
Yeah, it was creepy.
That's
like the way he pulls off his gloves. Like, how do you even? Yeah.
But you know what? He's imitating perfection. His dad is perfection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though he's not the same golfer he was a few years ago,
and he probably never will be.
He never will be. But that man was perfection. Like there was nobody could touch that. You know. So, and even with his sordid past, all that crap set aside, the guy was a phenomenal golfer, and he's imitating his father. Is obviously his hero, and I don't think you could really model it after anybody different or would want to.
Well, and I mean, Tiger, say what you will about him, he's still must-see TV.
Oh yeah.
Like if he's playing in a major tournament, people are tuning in because they want to see Tiger just maybe do some Tiger Woods things, and he still can do that.
He can still pull that off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one-shot guy now. Oh, that's cool. There you go.
Yeah, you can kind of see the texture in the back. Oh wait.
Did you see on their last?
Oh, there you go. See, you can see the texture in the back now. Yeah, it's really cool.
On their last practice day, it was him and I think it was Mickelson and one other guy, and they're like on 16, which is a par 3 with the water right in front of it.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them simultaneously skip balls across the lake up onto the green. Like they drove off the lake and the golf balls just skimmed over the surface and skipped up onto the green.
No, I've done that.
I saw that.
Yeah, on purpose, right?
Yeah, no, mine wasn't on purpose. So
good night,
all right, Trooper. I will message you in the morning, and I hope everything goes well.
Yeah, I used to golf. I don't like love golf, but I used to watch a lot of golf because it was on Sundays. And usually I'd have either early morning practice on Sunday morning or a meet really early. So I'd get home from swimming and be exhausted and like, what can I watch to fall asleep? So I watched a lot of golf.
I did that all the time.
On Sunday afternoons.
Yep. I'd come home, throw it on, and quickest way to take a nap.
Yep. You. I
Doug
just
says,
couldn't
anyone
play
ever
golf.
tried Arrogant Bastard beer, dark but stout one? I haven't had that one. I like dark beers though, so I would try that.
I do not.
Are they just too hoppy for you? Because dark beers aren't really all that hoppy. They're just too heavy.
No, I don't know what it is. So interestingly, when I was in Texas, I was like, oh, I got to order a Shiner, right? I'm in Texas. So I asked them what their seasonal was, and she told me, and I wasn't really listening. I'm like, well, is it a lighter beer? And she says yes. And then it comes to the table. No. So, but I tasted it, and it was like it tasted nutty.
Okay.
But it wasn't heavy like I would have expected. I know. It wasn't heavy like I would have expected a stout to taste like.
Very nutty, Austin.
I knew you were thinking of Austin Powers.
Yes. That's why I stopped talking for a second.
Sorry, I'm very immature.
I don't know. It's not that it's hoppy. I just don't know what it is about them. Like I am I like heffies. I like ambers.
You like the.
I like wheats. Like I like the. It's not that I don't like flavor. I don't like hops. I don't like hops, and I don't like it to feel heavy in my tummy.
You have the same palate as my wife when it comes to beer. She's the same way.
I'll try any kind, like anything in those realms. Like I'll have at it, but that just not. I'm very excited that I get to meet her, Tanner.
Yes.
Talk about her quite often.
Yes. Be fun. And she will not throat punch you. So you'll be okay.
Why would she do that? Or why would you even say that?
She's got one for Kevin coming.
She's got one in the chamber ready to go.
And Eric's wife's got one for me.
Yeah.
So
oh. I hope no one hurts me. I'm nice, I swear.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. We're just going to get our asses handed to us.
That's right.
That's the real reason I'm not going, because I don't want to be abused anymore.
No, I class up the joint, so no one can hurt me.
I would absolutely love to be there. I honestly would.
Do you have your passport, Kev?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm well, and I mean, still depending on how everything goes, and there's a good chance that I might go for a bike ride this summer.
You should.
So it all depends what I can get away with and what She Trooper's up to, because she's going to be a big part of that. So. I was talking today because we're for my work. My shop's in BC there. We're going to do this open house, and I was thinking, well, I might ride my bike because we're going to do it on like May long, like just after May long weekend, which is like the 24th, 5th, and 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So I was planning on riding my bike down to BC, and but then I started thinking, well, it's May, and going through the pass there could be a little bit hairy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I gotta rethink that. Or
when does it start to clear up?
Well, you can get snow just about any time through there. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like when I came home last year through there. It was in September ish, and when I was going up through the pass, it was 4 degrees, so it was cold. And you get a little bit of rain with that, you'll have snow laid down. So not a good situation on a bike.
No, how high is the elevation over there? Is it all the way up?
I don't know what it is on the pass. I can't remember, but it's high enough that they'll get snow just about any time.
Okay.
It can be really hot, really cold. It's kind of all over the charts.
Jane Doe says, I've stopped enabling and I'm too far away from anyone's spouse's throat punching me, so I'm safe. Have you stopped enabling though, Jane Doe? I
enabling.
I would say no.
Remember
No.
Just on Eric's TikTok stream the other night, you were still hinting about some things, but
pushing people over the edge, eh?
Todd says, Kevin, are you planning on a Sturgis run?
Not this year, no, for sure not. But yeah, I'll do it again. I did Sturgis a few years back, and it was absolutely breathtaking, amazing. I absolutely loved the whole trip, everything about it. Saw so much cool stuff, and that brought me to like so many places I never thought I'd actually see. So I want to redo it by myself and take a little bit more time in certain areas. Because some stuff we had to go by it too fast, sort of thing. So
yeah, that makes sense.
I would like to do a Sturgis trip, like not even during Sturgis, just a Deadwood trip.
I wonder if it might be better, especially if you've done Sturgis, like just do the things and then it won't be as crowded.
Well, it's not even necessarily the crowded part; it's the bloody cost. Like,
well, that too.
Sturgis was when you stay in the hotel in Sturgis. We stayed at Hickox. We're right on Main Street, downtown Deadwood there, which is beautiful. But that hotel in normal time is like, I don't know, I think it's like $30 or $40 a night.
Yeah.
Which is fine. When you're down there for Sturgis, I think it was 200 and some bucks a night.
I was about to say, it's got to be over 200.
Yeah.
It's probably how they make all their money to even survive staying, you know?
Well, I think I said on the stream before, what they do in the in all the places down there is they actually, like, right in Sturgis, the businesses move out and they allow all these people, like the vendors, to move in. And they pay their rent for the year for what these vendors pay for their spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's pretty crazy. So Wendy says, wind in Calgary crazy too. A new system blown in. Excellent. Yeah. It's plus 25 today here, and I think it's supposed to just tank. And I think we're supposed to go down to, like, we might have snow on Monday.
Oy.
So I'll be at home, chillaxing.
We're still trying to get our South Dakota trip on the calendar. We were going to go at the end of July, but now I've got a work thing that got postponed to maybe then. So we might have to push to August. But Bike Week is like, I think the second or third week of August, so we can't push too far into August.
No, you don't want to be down there for that. And I mean, not that. Yeah, you do. It's a sight to behold.
Not with the kids though.
Not with the kids, no. But it's if you're into people watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
I highly recommend the hell out of that place.
I've been during Bike Week.
Yeah, it's craziness, and you know what, the entertainment there it's phenomenal. It's absolutely breathtaking to see some of these bands. I remember Aussie Wine came out. Oh, very cool. Aussie Wine came out just as we were there, and I was going to buy a bottle of it and bring it back, but yeah, it came in a coffin. It's pretty cool, and but I didn't think that was ever going to make the trip back or survive it.
Aussie Wine. Is it bat flavored?
No, it's nutty. No, it was cool. It came in this like casket and stuff like that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty wicked. And then the guy's talking to me. He goes, yeah, you want a bottle? And I'm like, I might be able to like snake that home or whatever. I'm like, how much is the bottle? He's like 300 and somebody. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, nope.
Like,
I'm sorry, no wine on the planet that's worth more than $20 a bottle.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's nothing wrong with $20 wine. And I don't even like to spend that much.
Sarah likes her wine there too, and I bought her some stuff just for special occasion and stuff, but it was more like it's because she loves the color teal, so I bought her this teal bottle of wine. So,
I buy wine, but based on how much I like the packaging as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a lot of people do. I mean, There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
No, and I get a wine shipment twice a year, and mine just charged, which means it's coming soon. I'm excited.
Hard. I'm good to rip.
I'm excited.
So, what's interesting about these mechs is they still got the old design, the one that got delayed on the box.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
That's weird.
it's still a picture of the old design.
Huh.
Do you think they'd already printed the boxes?
They
Just
must
didn't
have.
want to reprint?
Yeah, they must have.
Oh,
Sweet.
Boone's Farm. Oh, man.
Farm.
What about Carlo Rossi in the box?
That's not really wine.
Where is... There you are.
Grateful Dead wine. What?
The other stuff was that one of my buddies at work there, one of my employees that bought was the Metallica. Is it the Metallica rum? No, it's whiskey or something. Because if it was rum, I'd own it for sure. But it's the stuff they put it in casks and then they crank. They put it in a chamber, crank Metallica tunes. And they give you the playlist that they crank in this thing, and it aggravates them. It's crazy. Some Metallica.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's a huge Metallica fan, but it just became available around here, sort of thing. So he's like, he finally got some of it. I thought, oh, that was pretty cool.
Did you ever find those thingies, the Metallica Funko Pops?
Yes. Yeah, we got it.
Sorry, that was a random connection, but it just occurred.
Tanner got them, didn't you?
No.
Where'd I get them from?
No, you asked me to look for them, but I never did end up finding them.
Did he find? They were in my office. They came when he was on holidays, but he had them shipped to my someone I know found them. I can't remember who did it now.
Because I had been looking too. I never saw them.
It's unreal. It's such a cool display piece. Like it has the 4 and they're black and white Funkos. So it has the 4 members in there and then it has a gold record behind them.
Oh, that's cool.
The only thing that was crappy about it was on the other side. It's the Black Album.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in a black case and it's in a shadow box that's back. So like on the Black Album, it's already black and it has the serpent down in the corner and it says Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
Black on black. You can barely see that in there.
Oh.
So, but it's a pretty cool piece. It was neat. Yeah, I can't remember how it was in my office for a while. He found it and got shipped to, excuse me, got it shipped to the shop. And then the box was damaged. So I opened it up just to make sure that the case wasn't broken or anything because it came in a really nice case.
This is actually pretty cool. My first mech. Pretty cool one.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
It's got big hands, hey? A little bit of a shooby with.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Todd says he has a set of the Grateful Dead wine.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Huh.
I'm definitely, I would say, a more summer wine drinker. I crack a bottle, sit in my backyard.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that, but now over the past year and a half, instead of sitting outside in the evening, I've been talking to you folk.
Yeah. You could drink here too if you want. We're all ages.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to start now.
Why not? It's time like the present. Let's get her hammered.
I was going to say something, but I won't say it because it won't come out the right way.
I've seen you drunk build, so I know what's involved.
I know, but that's for private viewing only. That does not need to be seen by the public.
We're boosting the channel.
Does not need to be seen by the public. Okay.
Yeah, that
I do. I've gotten
looks pretty neat.
Yeah, I've gotten behind on a lot of my wine drinking though because I have a little bit too much in my house. I got to start making my way through.
I had a little bit of wine because Sarah likes wine, so she'll have a glass every now and then. So again, wine like beer in my head, I think I should like it, but every time I try it, I'm not a huge fan. But I did actually find something I like. It's not super good for me. It's normal, but it's mead, and
Oh yeah.
it's a dessert mead from a place in Canmore, or sorry, BC. Yeah, in Canmore. No, I can't remember where the hell it is now. But they make this dessert mead, and it's super sweet. You can taste the sugars in it. That's probably why I like it. But it's expensive. It's $30 for a pretty skinny bottle, and
Oh, so my delivery that I get twice a year, I only get whites because the reds give me headaches.
yeah,
And there's always a mead in
Yeah.
the stack. So I'm not sure which one is coming this time, but there's always usually a mead. And let's see what's coming to me.
I was looking for that bottle of rum for the longest time. I don't mind rum at all, but it's called Thomas Two's.
Ooh.
And it was on actually Dirty Jobs, Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's out of Rhode Island. But it was Thomas Two's rum, and it's cool because it had the label used to be like a burnt label, like a map. And then they black stipped the top and stuff like that. So I love that show. So I was following and I was trying to get a bottle here, but I couldn't get it. They would never ship to me. So now I think it's actually changed hands, and they just it's pretty generic now, but I think it's still cool.
Got it. Now it looks like I'm getting a couple bottles of Vignoles, a Moscato, a Riesling, a Catawba, and then a peach pie.
Oh, see, I'd like that.
Well, if you ever make it down here, I'll save a bottle. We can crack it open.
Done. Getting sloshed from peach pie.
I was going to say, I do have a fire pit in my backyard. I've never used it, but I do have one.
Drinking with buds. When is the brick show?
It's third week.
18th, 19th. So 18th and 19th? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, it is.
Does that sound right?
Father's Day.
Faja.
And isn't it? I was going to say, isn't it odd? But isn't Mother's Day early this year?
I
looked at the calendar.
Weekend in May, right?
Yeah, but I feel like it's early this year. May 8th. Does that seem really early?
It seems. I seem to remember it's usually the third or fourth week of May, after Memorial Day, usually. But maybe I'm just thinking wrongly about that.
Apparently, it depends. It can be impacted by Easter somehow.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, that's all.
Moms.
We're high maintenance. Sorry.
My middle son always says that. Angie will say something to him, and he'll be like, "Moms."
Hey, I'd like to think most of us are pretty cool dudes. Pretty cool dudes,
yeah. Pretty cool dudettes.
Pretty cool dudettes. You never know. Whatever.
James says, "What do you guys think the next modular building will be?"
I don't know, but it'll have a white street lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bet's on hospital.
You think
that's
so?
What's going to be. That was going to be my guess. Yeah.
Yep, it's the one service building they haven't done, and they usually plan them 2 years ahead of time, roughly, and then
because of COVID.
So
yeah.
I bet
it will be too. I would agree with that.
You heard it here first.
Posh. Even though Posh Oh my gosh, you know who she? Although she looked kind of like Marilyn Manson, I'm not gonna
She
lie.
looks like Wednesday Addams.
Or that. I went a little dark. It's okay.
I like Baby the most.
I mean, these are pretty cute. I will say they're like, like if you're a fan, I think they're cool. Like I love the Spice Girls. Like I'm all about this.
I do have them
Baby
here.
Spice in a corner though. Don't
Nobody.
put Baby
I know.
Baby
Spice
Spice in the corner. I have Sarah's upstairs. They're sitting beside the TV there. She built them all, so they're all sitting there nice and they stare at me.
I used to so when I was working my doctoral exams, for whatever reason, I had three artists I would listen to.
Yeah.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Snow Patrol and Spice Girls.
I was with you for the first two.
But like the three of those together are kind of like a weird conglomeration of artists.
Yeah.
And then depending on how I was feeling, it would be which Radiohead album I would play. How I was feeling.
I got confused there because I only heard you say two, and then I heard Tanner say, "What did you say?" You said Snow Patrol and Spice Girls.
Radiohead.
Oh, Radiohead. I didn't hear you say Radiohead.
Oh, yeah. No, Radiohead.
On the first one, I'm like, what did I miss?
Yeah, Radiohead, Snow Patrol, and Spice Girls. So if I was kind of like in a mood, it would be Kid A. But if I was like really plowing through and feeling pretty good, then I'd probably pop on The Bends. Because The Bends is actually one of my top 5 favorite albums of all time.
Gwenda's finished?
Hey, Gwenda.
What were you working on again? She was working on. Was she doing the Dorian?
I don't remember.
You have to refresh us. My memory's really good. It's just extremely foggy today.
You're fine. All right. I'm like, what should I pop open? I have a whole conglomerate of things under my desk.
What do you got? List them out. Let people decide.
I've got some Easter stuff. I've got Looney Tunes under here.
Looney Tunes.
I got Looney Tunes under here. Oh, I got some small Disney things. I should do those with Molly. Here,
Home Alone. That's what she was working on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Great set.
Got some more brickhead stuff.
What do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do more brickheads. Do those two, yeah. Our guest did an really awesome build last week for the challenges. The Brickmaster challenges are supposed to be guests. The one that's not getting a skit. Rick, he took those brickheads and he digitally built a scene with the Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Awesome. Did you see that, Cal?
I did, yes.
Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of cool stuff. I was showing Kev some of the things that were in that challenge.
Some of the things they did.
Like the guy that did the Thor thing.
Yeah.
The winners. That was crazy. So I forgot the guy's name here. I didn't link it.
The funny thing with that Thor one is Tanner showed it to me today. I saw it there, and the funny thing with that is that that would be what I'd use to show someone. Like if you're gonna buy something that is powered by Lego, it's gonna sound like this.
Yeah, loud.
But when you like for what this guy did and the purpose of the picture and the setup, holy crap.
It's incredible. Like if you go look, so if you look at it, the Instagram, if you don't look, it's cool. I'll describe it. But the guy he did brick bending, and he created several rings where he used black and then like transparent neon colors.
Yep.
And so he made several rings all together, but they could spin independently of each other. And then he built a Technic contraption with some motorized, some wheels, so that he could get the rings to spin and spin kind of in multiple sections. And then he put Thor right in the middle of it. And then when he took a picture, he did kind of that open shutter technique, and it looks like he's flying through the Rainbow Bridge. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. So that one was one of the winners of that challenge. And then another one of the winners I was really impressed with was Australian that I believe Aspen knows, Jen's Lego, and she did this one of Scarlet Witch, and that one, and she lit it up as well, and it looked amazing also. It amazes me what some of these people come up with in such a short time, because these challenges run for a week. So, and part of the rules in participating in them is you can't post something that you've previously posted on social media anywhere. So most of the time it really legitimately is stuff that people have just built, and it just not only coming up with the concept, but then making it work in such a short period of time. Just awesome stuff, especially if you're a big comic book nerd like I am, like many of us are.
Oh, what? Here we go.
Labeling are cool on here, actually. Kind of dig how they did the wires down the side, and
oh yeah. So you're going to build version 1 first, or are you going to build version 2 first?
Yeah, I'm going to build version 1. My plan that I shared with someone, they ran with an idea, is I was going to do a clock tower scene. So the version 1 car is my favorite, and I think if the stars align and all that sort of stuff, I will buy a second set, or I'll get a second set eventually, and I'll build the version 2 car just so I can have both. I don't need the version 3 car. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So Doug says BWB's become a Friday ritual in our house. Our 2 teenage boys even like it. Well, we can tell them bad jokes.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Doug. Glad we can provide a little entertainment on a Friday night.
I know. I've missed y'all the past couple of weeks because I've had stuff going on. I felt really out of the loop.
1 week it was kind of funny. I was telling Tanner, I think they were
I told you, Wendy. I told you.
Look at that.
They tied it up.
They have an incredibly potent offense.
I still have the Met game on.
And the Rangers have terrible pitching. So anything can happen.
Like I said, Wendy, we got them right where we want them, hey?
I think it was me who was saying that. You took off your hat and changed.
I was sweating because I'm having hot flashes and so I'm pregnant. 2 lines, Tanner.
No, this is actually one of my favorite shirts I've ever bought.
And Brian J, it looks like the wild.
I think it's really funny, and this is not and I realized before when I had my sweatshirt on and I took it off because it was hot, but it was covering the sea, so it looked like Hicks dig diamonds. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No. You're missing the fun part of the shirt.
Hey, Helena, how you doing?
Yeah, welcome.
I can't wait to get back to a baseball game. But I'm very disappointed because I heard that the White Sox may have changed beer sponsors.
I thought you were going to say they changed their socks finally.
No, they changed their beer sponsor, and they used to be Miller, because they had a Leidenkugel mixing station there, which is amazing because you can mix different flavors and it's delicious. And I've heard that they went to Coors.
Ugh, Coors is
exactly.
Awful.
So I'm very disappointed. So if they got rid of the other great part about that park, the funnel cake, and I try to go to a game and they don't have funnel cake, then we're going to have real problems.
Send bail money to a building with buds.
Because give me honey and berry. See, I do summer shandy and berry.
Now I just want some berries. My God.
But it's really hard to find the berry Weiss. But I do a half a summer shandy and a half a berry, and it's delicious.
Barry Weiss was on Storage Wars. Doug says the younger one just got an ear-to-ear grin hearing Kevin read that message. Priceless, LOL. Awesome. Brian wants to know the wild score.
It's 2-1 bad guys.
Son of a. Didn't even know the Oilers were playing tonight. Tanner had made a joke there a while ago. It was a very in poor taste joke about trading Draisaitl for their shitty goalie. And I believe you were trying to sell him as a Stanley Cup winning goalie. But
he is a Stanley Cup winning goalie.
You're not wrong. That is actual factual. But then we played the one night there, and I said something, and or Draisaitl hit his 50 mark, or was that Tanner mentioned? I'm like, good thing we didn't make that trade.
I went out. We went and found an ice cream place after dinner last night. I actually indulged. I've been kind of laying off sweets for a while, but I got a couple of scoops of. Have you guys had Jenny's? Have you heard of Jenny's ice cream? It's apparently a chain.
Yes, I've heard of it, but I don't like ice cream, so I've never had it.
It was great. They had I got 2 scoops, and one was brambleberry, which was delicious, and then the other one was coffee, but it was coffee with cream and sugar, and it was amazing as well. Like it, and you walk past this place and you just smell waffle cone. Like,
wow,
oh, that's the best. I will just eat the waffle cones.
Right?
I'm training for a marathon, Tanner.
I know.
Like, Gwenda says I'm watching F1 this week, so will I be, Gwenda. Hope you're well soon. Yeah, I hope I get better soon too. I'm not good at sick, and my person is not near to make me feel better about not being good at sick. So, yeah, hopefully soon. So I felt when I went to Sturgis the last time there, I fell in love with Huckleberry, and just like every bloody place I'd stop, I'd find something Huckleberry, and I was all over it. And I was all over it. Just like I remember just after we crossed the border, and you come into a little town right there, which is it's a town at the bottom of the highway to the sun. We stayed there overnight. But anyway, come around out of this corner, and there's a sign there. It says Huckleberry Pies. I pulled over. I'm like,
oh, that's delicious.
I've never had one, but my mouth is watering just reading this. You know, like
I love any fruit pie. Any kind of fruit pie, please.
Then I found hey Brickman.
Hey Mark, how you doing?
Then I found like Huckleberry mints, and I'm chewing those back the whole. Like it's just, I don't know. I fell in love with it. And then the other thing, like you were talking about jambalaya and all that sort of stuff. The other thing, and I get a 50% out of this whenever I say it. But we stay in a hotel. We come down in the morning for breakfast, and they had biscuits and gravy. Oh, holy crap!
Yeah,
like, delicious.
I'm just like, I got so full the first day. I thought I was gonna have an explosion on the bike. Like it was so good.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went, that's all I wanted.
Who doesn't like biscuits and gravy?
Well, we don't get that up here. I didn't have. Like it's not a big thing for us.
So good.
Yeah, Angie doesn't because she doesn't like pork.
Cheese.
My goodness.
Or cheesy grits.
Gravy and biscuits.
Oh, cheesy grits in the morning.
That was the other story. I don't know if I've told that story before. It's pretty funny. Doug says, yeah, Kevin, you're like me. Being sick doesn't really keep me down like it does most. Yeah, I can't slow down. I'm not good at slow down. So we were coming into Butte, and there was 4 of us riding back. The other 2 had taken off. Everybody else was just 4 guys on bikes because we sent everybody else home on the plane. So we're riding along. My best bud there that I ride with here, Kevin Johansson, he's like, he kind of, when he gets riding, he goes into a zone and like there's no stopping him. He just rides, right? But there's two of us there that are very big breakfast guys. We get up in the morning and this place didn't have a continental breakfast. So we said, ride along till you see somewhere for breakfast. Let's pull over, stop, and have a nice breakfast. Done. Johansson's up front. Well, he goes past 5 places. My stomach is growling. Like it's freaking out. But we're coming kind of into the Butte area, and we're coming into this little town. I can't remember where it is. And it's like, I'll try to paint the best picture I can. Beautiful mountains up the side here, mountains up the side on the other side, railroad tracks over here, and lake. As long as you could see this lake running like parallel to the, and just gorgeous, beautiful day out, nice crisp day, riding along. Finally, I zip ahead of Kevin because we're not stopping anywhere to get bloody breakfast. I zip ahead of him and I find this place. I pull in. He pulls in, and the other guy, his name's Doug, gets off his bike and he's pissed. He's like, Johansson, you passed 6 places, and he's going off on him. And I'm like, it's okay. We got a place. Let's go in here. So we go into this place, and everything is Coca-Cola. It's a big Coke diner. And it's so cool. It's got it's got a bar around the thing, and there's 4 of us in there. So first thing through my head is, hey Seth, how you doing, buddy? First thing through my head is this place has either killed somebody or people don't wake up too early around here. I'm gonna go with they don't wake up too early because I'm starving and I'm gonna eat here. So we sit down, and the girl comes to the table, and she's a very pretty girl, probably about 25, 30 years old. And she starts talking. I said, how you doing? And because I'm super chatty. So, how you doing? Good. She says, oh, this is my first day back. She goes, I went off to Hollywood to become a big star and this and that, and didn't make it. So I'm back home. This is my first day back. And she's like, she's got a notepad in her hand. I don't know if I have a pen here. Right here. So she's got a notepad in her hand, and she's like tapping her notepad like this as she's talking, right? So I'm like, all right. I said, so my favorite hash browns are the shredded hash brown. Love shredded hash.
Yep.
So I already know I'm a creature of habit. It's going to be a ham and cheese omelet, brown toast, shredded hash browns. Everywhere I go. Never changes. She's tapping the thing. I'm like, what kind of hash browns do you have here? She goes like this. See that one down there on the floor? And my buddy Doug and I go, yeah. She goes, those ones. And I just about died. I'm like, I love you. That's great. I'm good. That's what I want. But she was absolutely hilarious. Not even 10 minutes later, there was a lineup of about 40 people waiting to get into this place. I guess it's like one of the number 1 breakfast stops around, and people drive from far away to get to it. But yeah, see that one there on the floor? That's what they look like.
That's hilarious.
Love it.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Todd said, where is it? What? No biscuits and gravy? I will never be able to live in Canada. And that's crazy because you guys love gravy, but not obviously white sausage gravy. You're not.
It's just a different thing. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why that's not here, because it is like, it almost tastes like mushroom soup. Like,
yes, kind of. Yeah, it can be. Yeah,
except for way better.
Way better. Yeah, way better. Thick. The thicker, the better. Like, it almost you didn't care what the biscuit was like, because the gravy was going to smother the hell out of it and make it delicious anyway. So,
Jane Doe is asking what a biscuit is. So not a sweet cookie like biscuits are in Australia. Biscuits,
yeah, it's like a McMuffin or a muffin. Like,
they're buttery, flaky,
delicious.
Watering right now.
Kind of like bread or rolls, but much better than rolls because they're not dry. They're very buttery and yummy.
Melt in your mouth, sort of thing.
And then you just throw a milk-based gravy that's got sausage and pepper, and it's amazing.
It is very good. Yeah.
When I figured out you could get the McDonald's biscuits by themselves and just order them.
See, who for fast food has good biscuits is KFC. Oh man.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've actually never eaten in KFC in my entire life.
KFC has the biscuits.
Elena, white sausage gravy. It's delicious. Trust me, it's delicious. It's good. You got to try it. You got to put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth.
Like white sausage gravy, country gravy. Oh man,
Country gravy is where it's at.
I
Hey, Cam
think
guy,
I know
we're
where
just talking
you're
about how
going.
you're buying everybody biscuits and gravy.
Hey, Cam guy. Brickman said, I apologize for missing your reviews, but how did you guys rate the DMC? So Kev's just finishing up, so he'll probably do a video and a review on it when he's feeling a little bit better. Maura, I don't know. You didn't build the DMC yet, right?
The what?
The DeLorean?
Yes.
I'm probably not going to buy it.
You're not going to get it.
No, So I don't have the big Ghostbusters mobile. And I don't have a lot of the other vehicles. And I have the 2 original idea sets that I had picked up when they came out. And I feel like I have to draw the line somewhere. And that's where I'm drawing the line.
Fair.
That's all right.
But it's so cool.
I'm not saying it's not so cool.
Did you see the flux capacitor inside?
Well, like today, there was a new in-box Ghostbusters HQ for sale, like 2 miles down the road from me. For
And you didn't get it?
Decent price. But I'm like, that's a lot of money.
You're officially dead to Jane Doe.
I'm sorry.
Did you
Does she
buy it?
want to send me $700?
It.
I almost did. It was $700. I thought that was pretty reasonable for new in box.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I just can't. And I didn't get it. Why? Because I would have to sell a kidney. That is why. Because I still haven't gotten my tax return. That's the other reason. So.
Well, you have exercised some restraint, though. Didn't you just spend a bunch of money at Meijer on Lego?
I did, but it wasn't $700.
Saving money.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But this is why I need to get my side hustle going. Okay?
She said, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I did think of you. I almost wanted to send you a picture of it, but then I just couldn't.
How bad she'd enable the hell out of you.
I know. And then I knew I just couldn't do that.
Not that she's enabling anymore.
I just was like, I can't do that.
Brick Doctor says that's why you have 2 kidneys, one for emergencies.
Yeah.
And he's a doctor, so you have to listen to him. You only need one. Exactly. See, trust him. He's a doctor.
Did it at Holiday Inn Express last night.
Brickman, I love the DeLorean. I think I even liked it better than the Ecto one, and I love the Ecto one. That's not a knock on it, but I think I like Back to the Future meant more to me nostalgia wise than the Ghostbusters did. But I like the DeLorean a lot.
I'm gonna have to go with a tie on me for the nostalgia side of it. I depending on what mood I'm in, it'd be either one of the movies to be my favorite. So I'm lucky in that aspect that I have that available, right? So,
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Ghostbusters. I just like
Back to the Future is there's so much very good things about it too, and but it would be like it's Back to the Future 1 and Ghostbusters 1, right? Like, those are my tied movies, but this is turning out to be pretty freaking cool. Like,
Doug asks, what about Hush Puppies? I don't mind Hush Puppies. They're not my favorite.
I like Hush Puppies.
Those
I had
are
them for the
yummy.
first time at Bubba Gump's.
They have to be well-made ones.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like a seafood corn fritter.
Cam guys.
Yeah, but
And what's everybody building? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, it is like that. But I would, if I had to pick, I would actually prefer a po' boy to a hush puppy.
A what?
A po' boy.
Po' boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the po' boy you have to eat you eat on a sandwich.
Yeah, no, we have po' boy places.
But hush puppies usually you eat like as the thing. But I prefer the fried part of the po' boy to a hush puppy. But I do like a good hush puppy. Ooh, deep fried okra.
I love deep fried okra. I do
Yes.
love
Okra Winfrey?
okra Winfrey. Yes.
I put a lot of okra in my gumbo.
Oh shit, that's funny.
So let's see.
And yes, Brick Doctor, I was checking out that firehouse to see if it was still there, and it is not, so I'm safe.
Seth was
Are
asking
you?
if anybody's gotten Skywalker Saga. Seth, we talked about it beforehand. All three of us have bought it. I think Maura is the only one that's played it so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I'll probably end up
excited
finishing
to
episode
play it.
3
I'll
tonight.
probably play it tomorrow. Play the crap out of it tomorrow. But
I will play it tomorrow with Tanner.
absolutely.
Is he? Can
Well,
you?
too bad. It doesn't have an online thing, right? It's just all.
I could have sworn it does, doesn't it?
Does it?
Or is it only co-op like locally?
I don't
It's
know.
not
I know it's
multiplayer?
co-op. I know it has co-op local for sure.
I will have to look that up. I thought it did have an online.
Be cool if it does.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. Doug, I use my turkey carcass to make gumbo after like Thanksgiving and Christmas every year. I use that as my base for my roux.
Well, I gotta write this down. Mora's after Thanksgiving turkey carcass. I'll be there.
Hey, I can buy a turkey. I'll make you
Thanks for
some
the
gumbo.
invite.
You just got to come to my house.
I'll have to swing by Tanner's house so I can get throat punched first before I get there, so I don't eat too much. But
There'll be. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no violence in my home. So get that all out somewhere
No
else.
Slapsgiving for you.
Nope.
Do you watch How I Met Your Mother? Do you guys watch
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, Seth says only local co-op play. Well, that stinks.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever done an online for that game.
And who said something else? I thought. Oh, Brickman, new purchase in his life, a Quickie Mart. That's awesome.
who's that?
That's a good.
Brickman got the old Quickie.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, we did see Brickman. We did see the F1 car. Saw Brickman, other Brickman there in Ricardo, and that was cool. Very cool to see.
Oh, Jane Doe. Okay, so gumbo is a it's a roux. How do I explain roux? It's like a flour based thickening soup, but it's like because of the flour based thickener, it's like thick. It's thick, so it's not like liquidy like soup. And it's got like a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's got the Holy Trinity for Cajun food, which is celery, onions, and peppers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually a sausage, or you can put a seafood like a crawfish or a shrimp
Yeah.
in it. And then
I cook mine with
that's
andouille
rice
sausage
as well.
usually.
We'll just say
You
goodbye to
serve it over.
Brian there. He's got to take off. See you later, Brian. Thanks for
Take
stopping
care, Brian.
by.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Still
Hey,
too
how you
warm,
doing, buddy?
Minnesota. Hey,
And
Yeah, so
Yeah,
jambalaya
good.
is like what's a little different is that jambalaya is a rice dish where you serve rice with gumbo. If that makes sense.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My mom grew up in Louisiana, which is why I know all of these foods.
I'm fat. That's why I know all these foods.
Yep. Brick Jedi, thank you, sir. Yeah,
Oh, here's my Wiley.
I love him.
He's cool.
Yeah, he is
I
very
enjoy
cool. I still haven't finished my I was working on, speaking of cool shirts, I'm wearing one of my cool ones, I think. Yep, I am. Sure am. This is one of my Tanner shirts.
Which one is it?
Uranus.
Oh. Love it.
Oh yeah, I still want to finish. I still have the minifigure display to make. I want to do the same thing that Aspen built, that one where it's the display board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting there. It's one of the projects on the list for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of those are on my list, but for right now, all of the minifigs are going in those display cases I have. And then as I actually make it through my backlog, which at this point seems like never, I will start to do that stuff. But
I
my
love
plan
the-
this summer is to unload a lot of stuff I have.
Yeah.
I love those stands people did, but they're just so parts intensive.
Expensive.
Like
They are, yeah, but it's
And
kind
expensive parts. Like
Yeah.
they don't need to be that expensive.
no, they don't. But it's something cool you can look at. And you
for
never gonna
sure.
take it down. So,
Like
You can
Seth,
you can easily
uh,
sub out.
yeah. Seth asked if I got on the bike today. No, Seth, I'm on lockdown. I have COVID right now. So the plan was to bring the bike home tonight, but that got canceled due to COVID.
Minifig stands, Jane Doe. Like minifig display stands.
the one they did for the Muppets, like that one's, I don't know, 2,000 or 2,500 pieces.
Yeah.
Like,
And they're expensive pieces. It's not
Yeah.
even like, not easy, but like
Yeah, the one that Aspen did isn't bad.
colors or
Like,
whatever.
it's just like the Warner Brothers logo, and it has the wall breaking down, right? So
Yeah, it's if you use the pieces the guy used, it's expensive. But if you just build, like, you don't have to do the rounded edges.
yeah.
Those
And
are
I can
the
actually take one of the water towers off of my my sanctum
oh yeah.
and use that water tower in there, just change it up a little bit, make it a little bit bigger or whatever.
For sure.
So that might be a project I get working on here in the next little bit. I got to keep myself busy for a while. So
Well, you should also sleep and drink a
I
lot of
did a fair amount of that today. I normally leave my phone on vibrate at night and stuff like that, because a lot of my Australian friends send stuff or whatever in the evening, right? And I last night I left it on because she messaged me in the morning, and my plan was to, the second she messaged me, call her and stuff. And it went off, and she's 3 hours ahead of me right now. So it went off at 4 a.m, so it's 7 o'clock her time. And I was laying in bed, and I'm like, okay, I got to grab the phone. And my brain is telling my arms to move, and my arms wouldn't move. Like I was out. And then I'm like, okay, I'll give it a couple more minutes. I gave it a couple minutes, and that turned into about 3-4 hours. So I don't feel terrible other than I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So lucky.
That's good.
Yep.
Yes. Jane Doe, I have that too. So I have do not disturb on my phone, so that because my family, lives on the East Coast, and that's, for me, that's only an hour. But sometimes, like, something happens with my sister's kids in the morning that's funny, and she sends a picture. Well, if it's the weekend and her kids also wake up very early, so
all of a sudden you're thinking it's not very funny.
yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to sleep. So I have that too, where I do not disturb, and then but you can set it, which is nice. And I don't know if you know this, Kevin. You can actually set it so that certain people's phone calls come through.
Yeah.
So I have that, like I have like the important people that if they call me, it will.
Tanner and I.
Like us.
Like us.
Well, that would actually require, oddly, I have Kevin's phone number. I don't have Tanner's. Side note.
Huh.
But anyway. But yeah, so that helps so that I don't feel like, oh my God, what happens if something happens and someone can't get a hold of me? Like the people who need to are going to be able to get through. And all the other people can wait until I wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny
Hey,
though.
DCL, how you doing, buddy?
Hey DCL. You Eric's a night owl, and you're an hour behind me, and so you guys will send stuff way on weeknights. You guys will send stuff way later, and then I'll see it at 4:30 in the morning when my alarm goes off, and I'll reply, and you guys are all sound asleep.
Yeah.
And I feel bad about it, but I don't.
No, and that's kind of how we operate. Like we'll say stuff, and the funny part is, like, a lot of people will get stressy about, like, like if I say something to Tanner and Eric, in our little group or whatever, and nobody comments on it, it's because I know that either they're A, in bed, or B, we don't all get really stressy about it, and then it's funny because I'll forget I said something, and then like a few hours later, Tana will reply to it or Eric will reply to it. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Got to go back and check. Yeah, what went down. And
Okay. You.
A lot of stickers in this set. It is cool so far, though.
Yeah, Brick Doctor, me too. Don't overstretch your back. Mine is killing me. My back was one of the first things that went out with this. It was weird.
That's interesting.
It actually woke me up. So I don't know if anybody's had a kidney stone. But I've had 3. And I'm not saying this lightly, but I wanted death to come for me. That's how bad
that's how my husband described it.
Yeah.
So
it is, and I have a high tolerance, like pain threshold tolerance, high, and I, honest to God, was begging for death. It was that bad. So I woke up the other night in the middle of the night with my back, that pain. And the thing with the kidney stone is, it's like, if your back's ever been out, you can relate it to how painful it is. But when your back's out, you can move and find a spot where you can get a little bit of comfort. With a kidney stone, you don't find that comfort. It never comes. It's just constant 24/7 pain until you pee it out. So that's what woke me up in the middle of the night, was my back. And I stood up out of bed and I'm like, oh my God, my back's killing me. And just as that happened, my head, it was weird. It came from the top of my head and it just felt like someone dumped, like, basically mucus just filled my head up, and it just came. I could feel it come down through my sinuses, plugged up my nose, plugged up my throat. I'm like, okay, this is really weird. I went downstairs to get just some Tylenol back and body, and yeah, just like labor, Rebecca. I was having a kid. I'm pregnant. I've tested for it. I go downstairs. I took some Tylenol back and body or whatever, thinking this will help. I didn't really know still what was going on. And by the time I got upstairs, my throat felt like I was swallowing glass.
Oh, that's terrible.
That lasted for about, I don't know, half an hour. And I crashed. I think I passed out from the pain, to be honest with you.
Oh, see, I never had that in my throat like that, or my back.
Yeah. And then I woke up the next morning, a little bit congested like I am now. Exhausted, like absolutely exhausted, like I had given labor or given birth. And my back was like I don't know, a 2. So yeah, and now my back feels good. Like I moved around as much as I possibly could today. Today was a very sleepy day, so
that's what you should be doing. No, I've never had a kidney. I did think I had a kidney stone, but we realized that I was having like severe back spasms because it was when I was pregnant. But my husband has had some, and I've never, like, and he doesn't have a good pain tolerance, but I have never, like, it was bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I almost took him to the emergency room because he was so bad.
I've been to the emergency room 3 times on it. Yeah. And the first, like, and I mean, so not a big secret with me. I'm not a huge drinker. I don't do drugs. Like it never really did anything for me. So, usually when I go to the hospital and they have to give me any sort of medication, like it messes me up. Even to the point where I take an antihistamine, I'm out. Like,
oh wow,
don't do well with that stuff. And they gave me morphine.
Oh,
and
you're probably out.
Yeah, they gave me morphine, and I'm just kind of like, I'm sitting there, and it lasted about 2 minutes, and I was screaming again in pain. Hey, Matthew. Then they gave me Demerol. They gave me a huge shot of Demerol, and that lasted about 15-20 minutes, and then finally it found its way out.
Yeek. The Dr. Tannjam show.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a doctor.
Yeah. Me too.
I am
not. Hoverboards.
All right, here.
But I did stay at a Holiday Inn
Holiday Inn Express last night. I said that on something the other day. There's the Roadrunner. Meep.
Roadrunner. Beep.
Those
God,
are
it's
two of my
beautiful.
favorite brickheads. They are.
Oh,
Absolutely.
the colors are just like perfect.
Mine are sitting right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I love looking at those things. I said that in a stream the other, or in something you put up or something. I'm not a doctor, but I'm not a professional, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, and I was like, first thing through my head was like, I don't know if anybody's would know what that is. If that's just a Canadian commercial, if
No, sir.
No, that one I know. No, I was actually at my conference, and I, for the first time in a long time, actually used my title. I'm not a big like throwing around my degree, but I decided that I earned it.
You should.
So,
yeah, you should throw it around.
I should. But
You worked and paid enough for it that you might as well.
and still paying. Still paying. But you know, details. All right. Popped open another one.
oh, bag 11 is pretty thick with small parts.
Doug said when I had a gallbladder attack and had it removed in emergency surgery, surgeon told me that's the closest as a male that I'll ever experience compared to women giving birth.
Yeah.
Seth, I haven't watched the doc yet. I plan to. Angie watched it. I've had a couple friends watch it. I would say you can watch it. I will say it's a one-sided documentary.
Yeah, it's a little bit biased.
So
I have watched it too.
And that's not just saying that as an employee, but it's that's how many documentaries are that are like that. They're trying to get people to watch it. So it's very, I don't even want to say sensationalized, but it's
what's it about?
It's titled Downfall. It's just it's about the Max and what happened with the Max and how they feel Boeing's kind of went downhill because they put too much focus on shareholder profits, which any business does. And
that's like any business does that.
That was kind of the weird part of that documentary was that they did that, yes, but they also stated how good Boeing was on this ATM stuff like that. Like they were definitely almost like they were trying to show both sides of that, or and then they started saying that like here's where they started slipping, or here's where it started going.
But see, there's some of the draws they made, there's no correlation. Like they said when Boeing bought McDonnell Douglas, and then when they moved their corporate headquarters from Seattle to Chicago, that it all just went downhill. And
that's where it started going sideways. Yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I think they drew some weird conclusions, and I don't know. But I'd say it's worth a watch. I plan to watch it. I just haven't gotten to watch it yet.
I watched one today on cryptocurrency on Netflix. There was a Canadian-based company where the guy basically stole everybody's money, and then died, and he died with all the passcodes and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
But and they're trying to say that he was like this honorable guy and yada yada yada, and then they finally got rolling in the investigation, and they were shocked to find that he was basically what's it called? Where you take Peter to pay Paul.
Ponzi scheming.
Ponzi scheming.
Yeah.
So he was very much he was taking like if Panther would buy $100 of crypto, he would take that $100 and buy it in another crypto company. So and they tracked all that down, and it was 190 million or something at the end of the day. So pretty crazy stuff. it got me wanting more of it, but it kind of just ended, and that was the end of it. You didn't really get all the full story out of what happened to the guy's girlfriend or his wife, and
Yeah.
Ooh.
the other one is that I was totally invested in that I haven't seen anything is Making a Murderer.
Yes, you talked about that.
Yeah.
I really liked the first season. The second season was kind of
Yeah. Rebecca's watching Inventing Amy. I tried watching that.
Yeah, Angie tried watching it. Her accent's just so bad.
It's off. Something's
It's
off with it, and I
really
just
bad.
can't. I just, you know what? I've typecast her now,
Yeah,
and I just have her screaming out of her bloody, like screaming her lungs out of her body.
yeah, she's
Right?
Ruth for
Yeah,
sure.
Ruth to me for the rest of her life.
Yeah, Seth, we watched that one. We watched Tinder Swindler, and we watched what's the vegan one? What's her? It's about the lady who had the vegan restaurant in New York. That's very similar to Tinder Swindler. She met some dude that just bilked her out of all her money, and then they were stealing the pension fund from all their employees and all that stuff.
Oh crap!
Forgot what it's called. Something vegan.
Just bloody work for a living.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Kim Kardashian tells people to work all the time.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't know, but
oh gosh, no, I'm trying to catch up on television. I still haven't watched the new season of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel,
I didn't even watch it.
which I love. Oh, I love it, and it's probably just because I'm a New Yorker,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Well, let me tell you about this Moon Knight show I've been watching.
No.
Stop it!
No,
Stop it!
Watch that tomorrow.
I actually watched
There might be some, or there might be some violence when you come to my house.
Yeah, throw punch.
more throw punches. Yay!
Is that I guess you can tell me, was the second one as good as the first one?
Yeah, it brings in a little bit of comedy.
Okay. Well, I thought the first one had good elements of comedy in it too.
I did too.
So,
Yeah, for sure. It's good. I like it. So the funny thing is, I'm getting my buddy to check it up because I don't have that streaming service. So I'm getting him to check it up on Plex for me. And so he started watching it just by default.
okay.
And he's like, I don't get this. I don't get it. I'm like, just can you read the damn book? Like, read the book.
I
and then
didn't get
it'll
it
make more
either.
sense. Yeah.
It took me to the end, and I'm like, oh. Then it
Yeah.
made sense, and then I read. I'm like, okay.
It'll start.
I'm
Yeah,
with
it'll
that.
start making a little bit more sense, I guess, and stuff. But it's good. It's interesting. We'll say that. So I'm still at the point where I'm coming back wanting more. It was the best thing I could say for it. I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Now we didn't talk about it, but Obi-Wan is so it was supposed to come out May 25th, and now it's going to be delayed. It's just 3 days, so instead of that Wednesday, it'll come out the Friday, and they are going to release the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know.
There must be a reason. Especially because it's not that they're like delaying it.
Right.
There must be something that we just don't know.
Is there? Yeah, that's a good
You know?
question. Is there something else releasing that weekend that they're trying to compete with? You know.
But if they, like something's off. There's something happening for sure. If it's before, if it's after, like I just wonder what the reasoning is. Disney doesn't do things haphazardly.
Maura, you built a gunship, right? Guardians?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll send, because I got to send her brickheads to her, so I'll send her a deco from here.
I've got one. I've got stuff for.
Oh, you're
in
taking it to
Chicago.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give her these while you're there? If you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give her mine.
But then you got to get those to the U.S. still.
Oh,
You
well,
know.
we'll just throw it on a Boeing. If it ain't Bowen, it ain't going.
You got it. You got it.
You got it, man.
You said it, man.
Kevin, I built that ship at the same time you did. Remember? I kept breaking the thing.
I can't remember how to spell my goddamn name right now.
I remember there was something I kept breaking because I did it wrong and I had to take it all apart and I had to mute myself because I was cursing a lot.
I just wanted to make sure. So anyway, I'm not sending you one now because Tanner's going to actually get to hand deliver you one.
Says a lot of stickers.
Yeah, that's if Tanner has enough room in his vehicle.
Oh, he will. He's going to strap that thing to his roof.
He's going to have to
I'm gonna strap the kids to the roof.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you're going to have to rent a hitch at this point.
Yeah.
You guys know how big the art is. It's back there.
Yeah, that's going to be a monster. I'm so excited for that.
I am too.
Oh, the rest of my parts came, Tanner.
Good. Good.
You know what's going to suck about that, though?
Just the thing. What?
You know what's going to suck about Tanner's?
What?
Building it.
Yeah. But no, the rest of my parts came, so I can swap out all that stuff and then fix those little things, and then I'll start to work on the
Keep me posted. Are you still
the background.
Is it still a secret to Greg?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good.
I hid it. I hid it. It's like over here in between two things, so he will never see it.
Good.
With a picture of me.
Why else would she be keeping it a secret?
I'm just wondering.
I know. He'd be a little upset.
Nobody wants to know.
He'll be a little upset.
Oldendorf, you gotta go to bed.
Good night, Oldendorf. We'll see, buddy.
Good night.
I'll get that in the mail to you sometime in the next week or two, buddy.
Yeah, careful when getting spare stuff from Brick Doctor. It might come with a necklace.
Ooh.
DCL said the director had a dentist appointment on May 25th. That's why Obi-Wan's delayed.
Oh my God, really?
And the Blues just tied it up 3-3. 8 minutes left in the third.
Okay, so what do they tell you to do here? So we got Back to the Future 1, 2, and Trey.
Yeah, so you can just start on that first page.
Yeah, so the first one is the first one.
Yep. And then really, like, the only difference is the 2 is the first part of the code is the same. You just got to build Mr. Fusion.
Yeah. But I think, like, you know, side by side to have the two of them sitting there.
Yeah.
I think that would look pretty schwanky.
That would look pretty wicked.
Yeah.
And I like those movies, but I actually will not lie. I did not see them until I was like a senior in high school.
Really?
Well,
and my then boyfriend made me watch them.
Well, that's, if we're being honest about everything, I mean, I didn't watch Star Wars for the first time until about 15 years ago.
What?
Are you serious, Clark?
Dead serious.
What?
I was never into Star Wars as a kid. Never. No desire.
I was a midnight release for when they started when they put the new movies out.
I was too.
That was the problem.
And I was in high school and I had to talk my mom into letting me go.
Well, my thing was I didn't watch it till about 15 years ago, and I was immediately addicted to it, and then pissed off of myself that I've deprived
wasted
myself
all those
of
years,
right? And I was just never into it. I don't know.
I watched all the special editions in the theaters too.
Yeah.
When they re-released the original trilogy.
There's nothing I'll miss now. Like it's you know, like I said, I'm fully addicted. I'm fully on board. But yeah, back then it wasn't much of a thing.
I didn't watch any of that new stuff until y'all were like, you need to watch it. Like I thought I was a fan until I actually like started watching it, and now I can't stop.
Yeah.
Like I'm stuck. Uh-oh, my child is not in her bed. That's not good.
Is she gonna rappel down from the ceiling here right away? Or?
I mean, she might. She's probably standing outside my husband's office and like knocking quietly. That's probably what's happening upstairs.
Seth, I haven't watched the Batman yet. I may watch that this weekend, but yes, I've heard it's really good.
It is good.
Rick Doctor says good night, good morning, good afternoon. He's off. 3:30 time flies. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it as always.
Take care.
Good night.
I haven't seen it yet either, Seth. Surprisingly enough, Sarah and I were supposed to go see it, but we just kind of ran out of time before she left. So I'm either going to wait for her to get home to watch it, or which is a few months, 2 months here, 2.5 months. So
yeah, I mean it's a 3-hour movie, but I've heard that it's like the kind of like Endgame was. The 3 hours go by really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know that I would agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, it felt kind of slow in spots to me. It was good. It took me a while to like digest it because I think I just wasn't prepared.
It's getting good reviews.
Style,
like
I wasn't prepared for the style. I think, and so that threw me, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
It's a bit darker and stuff, right? So
I don't think a bit darker really.
Yeah.
It's really to me.
It's a lot darker.
Yeah, just a bit. But I've watched a lot of like the review like things after, and I'm putting some of the pieces together and like appreciating it more.
Did you watch all the way through to the actual extra credits?
Yes.
The very end where you go to the website?
I believe so.
So,
I think so.
You would you might not have. So
maybe I didn't.
Right?
At the very, very end of the movie.
Oh no, we left because there was going to be a massive storm, and we needed to get out of the movie theater because there was like going to be tornado warnings.
So at the very, very end, they flash a website on the screen, and you go to the website for another trailer.
Okay, I did know there was something, but yes, that's what we were going to do because we looked at the weather when we're like, "Holy camoli, we need to get home," and it was bad. We couldn't see. We were driving and we couldn't see.
Shit, this hood is something else. Oh, I forgot to do a piece. Dirk. This hood is pretty incredible.
It is. Like, it's seamless almost.
It is. I'll show you guys here in a sec.
DCL, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Back to the Future movies, or are you talking about the Star Wars franchise? I assume you're talking Back to the Future.
Or Batman.
Or Batman. Yeah. We're kind of all over the place.
What we do, how we roll. What was the question?
I don't know.
No, he just said even if you don't like the movies much, it's still a really good model.
I'm assuming he's talking about the DeLorean. That's my guess. It's beautiful. I just
look at that.
Again, I got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah, it's like perfect.
Seamless.
Are those the big panels? The bigger ones?
It's one big panel.
It's one big panel.
That's one big panel?
Well, no.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Show
your
her.
standard. It's your standard. I don't know if you can see in there.
Oh, got it. And they turned it on side.
And then what they did is for the side ones, very much like the Mills plates, they put it on from the side just with side pieces like L's to take up the gap on the other side there. But that's pretty incredible. Oh, my favorite part. Right there. The license plate.
So I was talking to a coworker yesterday, about like where we go shopping for nerd shirts, as we were saying. And she told me about some store called Box Lunch.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
I have. So you've heard of this store, Kevin?
I have, yes.
Is it a place I should go shopping?
Yeah. They have some good stuff. I think that's the one that one of my employees told me about it, and they have some pretty cool stuff there.
Okay. Because she had this like cool Disney sweatshirt, but she's like, no, this is your kind of store. It's not just Disney. It's like all the things.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. So they have brick and mortar. There's a brick and mortar store at Woodfield by me, but then apparently they have a website too.
Yeah, I think the one that he showed me it's very much an online store, and but they had tons and tons of cool stuff.
Okay, I need some more nerd shirts.
Me too.
I don't have enough. Like I realized I have no Marvel shirts, and that made me sad. Like I bought my husband a like I love you 1000 shirt for Father's Day or for his first Father's Day. But that's I think the only Marvel shirt we have in our house. Okay, this build is a little difficult because of the different color green. I'm going to tell you, even though there isn't multiples of the same size in each of them, it's like doing mind tricks on me.
Which one are you on?
The Jane Goodall.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't done that. I haven't built it.
I haven't built mine yet either.
Well, it was under my desk. It's the next thing I pulled up. But I for sure need to start going through what I have in the I need to get rid of and out of my house piles and start organizing that and figuring out because it needs to go.
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, Seth. Yes. Old Navy has some good ones too, but they're really expensive when they're not on sale. They're like $20.
I don't know if the camera picked that up. That was my stomach. It's not thunder. Or the camera picked up the microphone. Camera picking up noise. Got here.
It could do both. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, DCL said sorting with those multiple colors helps. It does,
again,
but it's still just you're looking.
Yeah, and the thing is that there isn't multiples of the same color, if that makes sense. Like all of the 1x are one shade of green, or the 1x1s, but the 1x2s are a different shade of green. And so, but it's just when I'm initially looking at the picture, I'm not sure what shade of green it is, so I'm not sure what I'm looking for. So that's at least you don't have to like knock your head because you can't figure out what color it is. It's just you're just not sure where your eyes need to go. Plus, it's late, so my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Cranberry Man says, I just finished the Crater Expert Mustang. It's so cool. It is very cool, actually.
Yeah, still one of the better non-pop culture cars that there is.
I even have a Shelby one.
Might even be the best one. I don't know. No, I think the red pickup truck's still my favorite one, but Mustang's close second.
Yeah, the Mustang's pretty fantastic. I really like the that DB7.
I do too, but that one I consider a pop culture car.
Yeah, for sure. For shizzle.
I was going to say, I don't think I have any of those.
You don't, but that's not your thing.
No, I do have the original camper van in a box, but I think I might sell it.
Yeah, that one has great instructions. Eric loves them.
Yeah, I think
one out of one. Eric approves.
It's a good set.
It's a good set.
I'm not saying it's not good. You know, I know why he was so frustrated by it, but again, it's like if that's the only one I have, like, do I really need it?
And to be fair, I'd be frustrated too, except for I just finished I can't remember what I had just built at the time, but it was like something that was a pain in the ass that I dumped.
You did that Star Destroyer that you were trying to pick all the pieces for.
Oh yeah, the one I got off Matthew that was just in his Ziploc bag. Yeah. So
oh my god.
It was hell. I don't like building out of a Ziploc bag like that.
Oh god, no.
A bigger set.
Yeah, no. But I know that I need to save some moolah because I also will be buying a probably $600 Eiffel Tower in November. So if I can sell some things to get some money to pay for those other things.
Your HQ. I mean, what?
I fully expect to buy something in Chicago, and I'm on the lookout for adventure stuff, and I'm hoping they'll have some of that.
They'll have everything. I am sure of it.
Although Andrew has a lead on a guy that's got the set that I really want, and I can't tell if it's new in box or if it's used, but I'm trying to figure out what price that guy wants for it, so Andrew can pick that up for me. But
that guy in Canada?
Yeah.
Is he driving down?
Yeah.
He's flying.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's flying.
He's gonna fly on Friday morning. Okay. He was going to drive earlier, but he's closing the house that week. So he was gonna feel bad leaving it just with the girlfriend. In fact, he's in the States this week.
I know.
Yeah,
California.
Today.
Aye.
Cranberry
that.
Man doing the Porsche 911. Yeah, you know
Great,
what? I would take that one and build the Batmobile out of it.
Yeah. I want to do the Countach still, the Lamborghini Countach. Still.
Yeah, Countach looks good.
It's raining. Well, I guess I could change games because it's raining at this game. Is your game still going on, Kevin?
I'm not even sure.
Well, the Blues just went to overtime, which means they're going to lose.
For Blue Jays.
I need
Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, I didn't want to tie either because now Minnesota gets points.
9-8 in the top of the 8th inning. Toronto is leading.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a little bit scary this year. I mean,
Toronto?
Yeah, you look at any other.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to play Toronto.
Like, I don't think a lot of teams come back from that.
No, I also don't. I'm afraid to have to go to Toronto because I don't know what actual players are going to be able to go to Toronto for my team, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, and this is their first year. Like, you know, they were talking the other day that, like, a couple of our bigger guys, this is their first home opener in 4 years in that atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
We've never had a home opener there.
Yeah.
You know? So that's pretty remarkable. But it's going to be a pretty electric place.
Yeah, for sure.
But the last time they sold out that building was like 2018.
I assume it was sold out today?
Yeah.
Or the whole series, I bet.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So, and one of our best players who they were trying to re-sign before the season started turned down a contract offer of $30 million a year.
Yeah.
So there's that.
DCL said he took his 911 apart to build the Countach. Scary how easy it came apart. Didn't need a brick separator once, and it only took a few minutes.
Huh. Yeah. The Shelby would come apart like that?
If you breathe on it.
If you breathe on it, yeah.
And Cranberry Man said, happy I stepped out of my Technic bubble. These sets are spectacular. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Technic either, though.
There isn't, but it's nice to build. Like we've talked about it before. You build Technic and then
you just fly to the next build. Yeah,
breeze. Yeah, especially when you're building the big complex Technic models. But the Creator Expert cars are they're kind of in a class by themselves.
Oh, for sure.
I would agree with that.
So out of all the stuff, so like I've missed out on so much stuff and whatever, and you know what, honestly, Jane Doe and I were talking about it. I'm fine with it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I missed out on and I don't need.
Yeah,
like I'm looking at it going, I'm okay without it. But the one that's still on my list is that bloody caterpillar.
And you'll get it. You will.
Maybe. I have not seen that damn thing for sale anywhere.
It'll be back. I think Zavi still is doing deals on it. They're still only knocking like $50 off of it, but
yeah,
here and there they've got.
Oh, look who joined us!
Hey, Eric.
Oh, Eric.
Oh,
he would like my shirt. Eric would appreciate my shirt. Just saying.
Go, Eric.
This dragon is pretty freaking killer.
Is that? I've looked at that set multiple times and I didn't pull the trigger.
Like fully articulating, just it's pretty wild. And the minifigures are really good too. Plus, you get the little freaking flying butt. We won in over. Holy Nikes! We won in overtime.
Nikes.
We are 2-7 in overtime now this year. We're terrible in 3v.
That's pretty bad.
And we beat Minnesota, so tied tied in the division now. Would have been nice if we could have got that last point before the overtime, but I'll take it.
Eric, was that even a question?
Oh, well, someone else ain't getting no Skittles.
I have a shareable bag open, ready to go. Who would like some?
We'll just give Eric a full cup of shut the hell up.
Eric, you haven't seen this yet.
It's the DeLorean.
Ready, Eric? Are you watching? Look at that. That's right. That's a working button.
That's right.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal. It's a huge deal. I love that thing.
It is pretty neat. I will say that.
Can of soda for the old Mr. Fusion here. And a banana.
Oh no, that's beer, buddy.
Is that beer? That's beer?
Beer, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot what it was. It's like Milwaukee's Best or something.
Yeah, something like that. Red and
Oh,
white.
man.
It's the beast. It's that gold can.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff is awful. Ugh. Where does this go? Oh, here.
Jane just said, I think it needs to be bigger. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
That is exactly what she just said.
Did you talk about Willis?
Gotta
Here.
work out what kind of beer he puts in there.
This goes here.
Remember, he dumps it in and he throws the can in.
Is it like Miller High Life or something? I don't think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that existed then. Didn't Miller High Life come out like much later?
Gold can. I can't tell from the picture.
Mr. Fusion.
All right. Anybody that knows what beer he used? I can't tell by the picture.
If you Google, it doesn't come up.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm just looking at the picture. I'm trying to discern it from the picture here.
Oops. This one.
Oh, it is Miller. It's a Miller beer can.
Miller.
Ooh. Plain
Just
old
a
Miller.
regular Miller.
Mr. Fusion's pretty cool, actually.
It is. I don't like the little stickers, but
They work.
yep.
I really would love to like fully understand how they decide what's a sticker and what isn't sometimes, because
Look at that.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
completely illogical. Love it.
Mr. Fusion.
Someone's
Yeah.
really excited on the Blue Jays.
What's
I
that?
don't know what happened. Someone was really excited on the Blue Jays, but I couldn't tell why. Holy guacamole, that's out of the ballpark. See ya.
Guacamole sounds delicious right now, too.
Solo home run 4. I don't know who that is. He's running, but he didn't show his back, so I can't tell you who it is.
What's he look like?
A white guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Jansen.
Jansen.
So now you're up 10-8.
So it's not Vlad or
Ooh, he's
Bish.
wearing the jacket. He's getting the jacket.
The home run jacket.
Yep. So it has all the countries of the represented by the players on the back. That's what.
Yeah, it's like it's their team.
Yeah. That's so. See, I like that kind of thing. I don't like liking the Blue Jays. I shouldn't like them.
Oh, you should love them.
I cannot. They are in my division.
Love it. You'll be wearing a Blue Jays hat by the end of the year.
No, that would be a negatory.
We're gonna have a bet one day, and you're gonna lose.
Nope. I don't bet on sports.
We're gonna have a bet on a non-sports related item. You're gonna lose.
That has a sports related.
Hey, just better that you
Outcome?
can get her to bet by the end of the day.
Here's son. Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Where does this go? Oh, here.
Bend over and I'll show you.
Oh, there it is. Waited all night for it. Ba-dum-bumps.
Oh man, I thought I liked you, dude. Thought so. Maybe
we
not.
were friends.
Come
I
on.
wonder-
Let's
I'm
set
gonna
that
bag
one
up all these extra parts and put them in a thing. But so what I did is I put, because you get an extra mirror for the extra, or the glass piece for the extra license plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then all I did is I put it on there, and then I put this on the back of the placard
Oh,
board.
yeah.
So you didn't lose it? Oh, that's smart. So you don't lose
Yeah.
it.
And I
That's
think I'll
that's
just-
that's what always makes me nervous about like the extra stuff. So like the sets that have like extra minifig pieces, like the like the Mandalorian Starfighter. Is it the Mandalorian Starfighter? Yeah, they have like their heads and their helmets, and like you don't.
Yeah.
I never know what to do with the stuff. I need to start like building little boxes or something behind the sets to
Well, watch this.
hold them.
Let me get this
I
here.
thought-
Where,
You know, when those white wall tires look like poker chips, the way you had them stacked, and it looked
Yeah.
like just pushing them right into the middle.
Eric did that the other day in his stream. He was doing the old poker chip thing with something. They might have been these exact things, actually. Yeah. And then they give you the insert for the rims and stuff. Like, there's a
So you're
lot
gonna
of
build the
stuff.
extra parts, or what are you gonna do with all
Well,
the pieces?
I'll put them in a Ziploc bag because I'm trying to get it to where you can see it here. My camera's backwards, but look at this pile here. There's the extra parts. Like,
Yeah.
there's lots.
Mine are just thrown on a shelf behind the model, but I hate doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I'll write on the Ziploc bag DeLorean.
Yeah,
And then I have a bin that I throw all the extra stuff in.
that's what I did with all the Mustang
smart.
parts. Yeah.
That's smart. All right, I think this is the last part of this because this is the big tree.
This one won't house it all.
So you finished it. What do you think?
I absolutely love it. And when I get feeling better, I will do a review on it and stuff, but it's pointless to do it now because I'm not going to put much effort into it. I'm pretty gassed. I'm going to play with the doors here in a sec once I get all this stuff in our little baggie. Because I'll have two of these basically, because the next one I build is just Model 2.
Oh, that's smart, Jane Doe. She's saying put him in the trunk.
You can't
Yeah.
fit them in there.
Too many.
You got the
Too many?
plutonium and the
Hoverboard.
hoverboard in there. They didn't give you enough
Oh.
space. Trunk's not big enough to put all that junk in it.
Yeah, you need a bigger trunk space spot.
Or you need a frunk.
It is a frunk.
Well, I mean a frunk and a trunk.
Then who's going to badunk-a-dunk?
Oh. All right. This goes
I think he
here.
said the boot. So there's the extra parts out of this set.
It's a lot. But I mean,
Plus
but
this
it makes
season.
sense though
Yeah.
with what you got to do with all the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they didn't do that one version and just release the 2 version next year, or 2 years from now.
And
2
then
years
like a
after
free
they
version because we'd
retired.
all buy it.
Yeah.
Give me the option that I don't want that one, and I can tell you it sucks. I swore to God they had a button or something you'd push to drop those down. Like,
See, I thought that too, but
yeah. Maybe it was just the way they had them held up in the video or
I
something.
think that's what it is. Yeah.
Because you can't actually get them to stay up.
That's annoying.
There, that one stays up. Oh,
It seems like something you would want to be able to do,
yeah.
or like to have it displayed up.
Just wedge the extra parts in there, and then you can keep it up.
Yeah. That one drops, and
Actually, you could probably just stick a rubber band on the in between the ball joints where you've got that angled piece on.
yeah.
You could just throw a rubber band on there to hold them up.
Yeah.
Be fairly well concealed.
Because yeah, you kind of want to, if you're going to demo it, you'd almost want to be able to, because you push down on this thing and there, you can see it glow here in a sec. There's a flex capacitor glowing, right? There's a button on the back side you push down. Actually, all you need to do is they have Technic on the back side, so you could do your lock-in piece going across if you really wanted to.
DCL said, I actually thought about making a double wall in my cabinets to put the extra stuff behind the models and the manual inside the shelf itself.
It's a good idea.
And Jane Doe said, you have a floppy door that could be a problem. There's a pill for that.
It shouldn't be a door. I'm just saying. Yeah, the back end of this thing is cool. The little blue peep hook is cool.
Uh-oh. I have 2 of those left over. I know I shouldn't.
Yeah,
You
so
can
you
get
gotta
one of these.
you gotta do your clock tower, yeah, and then you gotta make sure and do like a telephone pole.
Yeah.
Or electricity pole, whatever it was.
Tree falling down on it.
Okay. The trees on this are beautiful. Let me put my monkey in the tree. Put my monkey in the tree, and then, I mean, they're beautiful. Just the way, and they weren't hard to build. Sometimes these trees, you're like, I don't understand the orientation, but the way that they have it designed, it's really clear which way the pieces go.
Huh.
I do like that it's, that's
you can
perfectly
see,
alongside. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can just see it's the way they have it done. It's just really pretty.
And I like you can display it with the Earhart, though. I brought that one into the office, and I don't think Jane Goodall would go too well in my office.
Really?
Well, I mean, it'd be fine, but it's not like the Earhart one kind of makes sense, at least, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. From that perspective, I got you.
Wait, you don't have any monkeys in your office?
No.
I don't have any Lego in my office because I'm afraid it might disappear.
Yeah, somebody will walk away with it.
You got a lot of kids and stuff coming around. I mean, kids don't go in my office, but or by themselves, but it's still
Hey,
like
Jason.
I don't want
Toadborg, welcome, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hello there.
Voila. Yeah, this is pretty slick.
Did you put your sticker on right side up?
Yeah.
Good.
I only make that mistake once.
All right.
However, the one printed piece, the DMC wasn't a sticker, was it?
Nope.
Mine's crooked as hell.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So then request a new one. That's what I've been doing lately if stuff's bad. One time they actually almost made me prove it, and I took a picture. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah. I can't remember what it was though, but it was a printed piece. It was just so janky that
yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. And right on time too. We hit the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that.
Are you asking me, Aspen, what is the black thing sticking out? Because she never seen Back to the Future. She hasn't seen Back to the
No,
Future.
she has not.
No. Well, we can't spoil it for you. You're gonna have to watch it.
Yep. It is a very good movie.
It is, yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's a good movie, but I'm not like, it's not the movie I would pick to watch.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
It is. That it is. Oh, so much. I cleared out space under my desk.
It's
There we go.
basically what Doctor Who's based on.
Don't fighting words with her.
I was gonna say that I don't know about that, Tanner. You sure you want to go down that path?
I gotta make the feeding holder.
She said she saw it once. She'll Google it. Yeah, it's a hook to be able to draw. You shut your mouth. It's a hook to be able to draw in 1.21 gigawatts of electricity to power the flux capacitor. Because they don't have plutonium in 1955.
Yep. Absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely correct. I wonder if I'm gonna hear. I got to set this up. If
Goodness, it's a lot of stickers.
all right. Well,
Doctor Who.
who put that?
Easy Craftsman, I know who Doctor Who is, but for the people that don't know who it is, could you explain it to everyone?
Well, I think we're gonna call her for the night, guys. You good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. I got yelled at for not ending with the outro before, but
Yeah, well, you did it for like 3 weeks in a row, and then you just didn't. So
yeah, and then now tonight is a little bit even goofier, so I'm gonna fire it up. But thanks everybody for.
Oh, Jane Doe, easy. You want some skates for that thin ice you're on?
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god! All right, but yeah, thanks everybody for being here tonight, and we'll be back next week. Maybe we'll have Rick Brickham with us next week there, and yeah. But stay safe. Have a good evening,
everybody.
Night.